Yep, we're live. We're live, everybody. Time to get a little bit silly, a little bit extra, a little bit different, to say the least. Because you know the cowman be getting silly when he starts streaming. It's just what I do. And today we're going to be tackling a task that I have long promised to so many people, that I would rank every single regular show episode, and that is a promise that I intended to keep. But, you know, I got to do a lot more other things. I got to experiment with other forms of content and other shows. So today I'm going to be preparing to rank every single episode for a video, and we're going to be doing it on a stream. You know how it is. You know how we be getting down to it. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. And just let me share this with the Discord, and we'll get rolling. We're gonna get rolling. Hello, everybody. Hello, Aiden. Hello, Ultimate Mario Bros. Hello, hello. Hey, Diddy Bloods. Oh, you're so silly and extra. Cowlos, I love your persona. Whoa. What do you mean by that? What are you referring to when you say that? You know who else is ranking every regular show episode? This is bigger than an Endgame, the last ever. Yep. This regular show video will be the last video I ever make about classic regular show. Obviously, they're getting a brand new show that I will talk about, but we're preparing for the end of regular show ever being on this channel again. This will be the last one. Last one. What is up, my mammals? Hello. Hello, everybody. Your cow avatar is your persona, isn't it? No. Somebody actually drew me as like a furry and like what my persona would be. And, you know, it's cool to have fan art and whatnot, but it made me a little bit uncomfortable. Made me a little bit weird. A little bit weirded out. Had to throw that out there. You know, and you want to draw me doing weird things, just make sure it's not extra weird. Extra freaky. All right. 12 concurrent viewers. We're rolling in it. We're rolling in it. Thanks, Hazy. We are pretty close to 50K. And you understand your reward at 50,000 subscribers? At 50,000 subscribers, I'm cosplaying as Pops and I'm singing Footloose at a karaoke bar. Been working so hard. And the Pops Milk Challenge, yeah, that's coming. Pops Milk Challenge will be the last one, not this. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll still have a milestone videos, but milestones are few in between, you know, few in between. Hey, can I get the link to the Discord? I have a new account. Sure. Sure thing, pal, even though it's in the description of every single one of my videos. But there you go, link to the Discord. Oh, no, bro. First time catching a stream. Love your videos and commentary. Thank you, Somewhat Sinister. You're making me feel somewhat heartwarmed. Oh, Affliction shirt is tough. Oh, yeah, I had to put on the best fit. The best fit for this. It's a special occasion. Wait, so you mean you will mention regular show? Yeah, I'm going to be ranking every single episode. And I got it prepped. It's just a tier list for now. This is preparing for the actual video, which I will rank every single episode. It's probably going to be like 2 hours long. A goodbye to regular show on the channel, except for the new show, to say the least. I love milk. I fucking love milk. I love milk so much. Never sleeping tonight with this stream. This will probably only take me about 2 hours, but it should be fun nonetheless. I've done karaoke before and it was fun. I'm a very shy human being and I wouldn't want to do karaoke, but for the sake of YouTube, I'll do it. Cosplay as Pops, nice. How about you get your gang to cosplay as the rest to join you in karaoke? They're going to be cosplaying. We're going to be invading a random bar. They'll be in uniform. I think I'll have Muscle Dad and maybe somebody else, but we'll see. Milking stream when? Like me getting milked? You got to earn that. That's like 100,000 subscribers type nonsense. If you want to milk my udders. First time here too. Congrats on 49K. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty wonderful. A lot of subs. And it's only been about a year and 1 month since I started doing this like fully. It's pretty fast. Pretty fast. We'll wait till about like 7:15 and then we'll start ranking regular show episodes. Just want to give people time to join. Don't want to start ranking it and then people being like, has he already talked about this episode? Benson, Squidward, and Eric from Sidekick in a who gets screwed over the most competition. Squidward. I mean, aren't 90% of modern SpongeBob episodes just what a beautiful day. Oh, look around me, the sun is shining. And then all of a sudden they're fucking castrating Squidward, hanging him up on a post and saying, oh, divine light strike down upon Squiddy. You know, it's just him getting assaulted for a while. I'm never doing anything with your weird obsession with Fifi La Fume. It's just a little bit odd for me. A little bit too freaky, to say the least. Not really about that. Not really about it. 19 wonderful people. My last stream, we got to fucking like 130 concurrent viewers, so that was insane. That was so many people. Like, it's like an imposter syndrome thing, like that many people just sitting there watching you. Watching and seeing if I'm going to be a little bit entertaining. Low-key, it's kind of sad how right now this is about... Low-key, it's kind of sad how right that it is about modern Squidward. Fuck. Low-key, it's kind of sad how right that is about Squidward and modern SpongeBob. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. I don't know. There's definitely somebody in there who, like, gets off to it. They're like, oh, come on, Squiddy. Oh, I want to see that toenail fall off the flesh. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, please. I think you secretly like Brickleberry. No. We could stop with the Berry verse. We could stop with the Brickleberry verse. I watched all of Brickleberry, Paradise PD, and Farzar, and people still have the audacity to defend that shit and say it's worth their time. It is unbelievably ass, and I've seen every single fucking episode, so I can say for sure there's no, you haven't watched it all. You can't say that it's ass. It's horrible. It's a fucking awful show. It's literally, oh man, you look at this little cute kitty cat. Look at it. Let's throw it into a fucking ceiling fan and watch it just spew everywhere. And that's the joke. That's the joke. Wow, look at that little bird. Oh man, I really have to flop my penis on the screen. Oh, look, it's a dick. That's all you're getting from Brickleberry, and it's not worth your time. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. No, you're okay. Random, but I don't think it's good. So good to post every day. Don't forget to take breaks every now and then. I don't know. I feel too bad not posting every day. It's like a problem. It's like an addiction. We got 4 minutes and then I'll start ranking regular show. Sometimes Squidward does go overboard and does crap that actually does warrant comeuppance like that. Like that time he took advantage of Sponge and Pat's fears and terrorized them after they saw a scary movie. I don't remember that episode, but I don't know. Personally, I think, you know, a guy being a jerk, being like, you moron, doesn't really deserve necessarily to have his toenails ripped off, and for Patrick to scare him and ink him and start selling his black ooey gooey ink to the public so that they could drink Squidward's innards. Personally, I don't necessarily agree with that. You could like what you want to like, but personally, not my thing. Just throwing that out there. Did you ever watch Tosh.0? He was a major writer of all those shows. I watched Tosh.0. I think it sucks. Like, objectively, it's just not very funny. I think Tosh, as a person, is also not very funny. So I could completely understand that he was a head writer. Makes sense. SpongeBob should have ended after the first movie so it could end off on a good note. Yeah, I don't really like anything past, like, season 6 or 7. That was a fucking accident, I swear to God. Oh, God. They're gonna castrate me. You know who else likes to rank every regular show episode? I respect you for watching all 3 of the shows, considering it's the same thing with a different coat of paint 3 times over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's not really a difference. Out of the 3, I think Paradise PD was probably the worst out of the 3 of them. But it was pretty bad. Never forgetting the Black Lemonade episode. Yeah, it's one of the worst SpongeBob things I've ever seen for sure. After surviving Paradise PD, I can genuinely watch anything. Yeah. I don't know, still nothing compares to Total Dramarama Fart Fairy episode. Hey, I mess with your regular show videos, love your impressions, also the dancing intro, can't wait for your regular show Lost Tapes review. Are you going to make a video every two episodes? We'll see what I do with it, because I know that at least... I mean, I got my start because of regular show, so I know that 20,000 people at least subscribed specifically for regular show, so I might do every 2 episodes or every episode because I know that's what people crave from me. So we'll see what I do with that, but I appreciate the kind words. We'll see. It just depends what it comes out. I might wait for the entire season to drop and then make a review. Might do it as they come out. We'll see what happens. I can't believe you didn't like Paradise PD. Justy and Gina were so funny. Yeah, they're really not. Like, Paradise PD is actually just so fucking awful to me. I mean, like what you like, but God, they're all so stupid. They're so stupid. Like, I'm getting PTSD of the. I watched Paradise PD for 40 hours straight just for that video to get me banned. That was rough. Yeah, he dressed up as the fisherman from the movie. They watched knowing they'd be scarred for life, and he even went the extra mile and went into SpongeBob's house in the costume just to mess with him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Just depends. Just depends on what they're doing to poor old Squiddy, I guess. One more minute, and then we'll start ranking regular show. I'll keep talking to the chat the entire time, so don't feel left out for that. But I'll mainly be ranking regular show. At 200K, get a regular show tattoo. I would do that only if it was a cool tattoo. Like, I wouldn't get something like Muscle Man's fat, voluptuous ass cheeks on my body. Maybe get a tramp stamp that says, like right above, that says, "You know who else likes going inside?" You know, that'd be pretty cool. Any idea on when I'll cover High Guardian Spice? Eventually, I have all the episodes I'm going to cover on my computer. I just haven't gotten around to it. You should totally rank more Terraria NPCs in a fight. That's a fucking throwback. I don't know if I'll be doing the fight videos for a while. That was me swinging at the fences. Have you heard that Smiling Friends is ending? We're only getting 2 more episodes. Yeah, I'm less of the people that thinks that that is sad about it necessarily, because I'm a big pusher that you should end shows like when they've gone past. If they think that it's time, it's time. They don't want the show to ever really have really bad episodes. So, oh well, we had 3 seasons of fun. It's a show that I could go back and rewatch. It's okay. Some things aren't meant to last. Some things become shit. Rick and Morty has become shit. Family Guy has become shit. Simpsons has become shit. And all of them, of course, they have good modern episodes. But the longer you go on with something, the more you risk just tarnishing your legacy a little bit. So I completely understand Zach and I'm blanking on the other dude's name right now. Zach's decision to end the show. I think it's, go out at the top. Go out at the top. All right, I'm going to read this little dono and then we'll start ranking regular show stuff. Vlad the Impaler with the $5 donation. Oh, you silly man. Oh, you make me feel so good. Oh, yes. What American Dad character would you be if you had to be? Steve, Francine, or Roger? If I had to be a character, I would just love to be Roger, probably. Roger's got the sass, and he's an alien, and he seems to get up to the most silly shenanigans, so probably them. Thank you so much for the $5. That goes a long way in helping me out. Okay. I'll keep reading chat, but we're going to start ranking regular show episodes because I know that's what the people are here for. So I got this silly little tier list right here. It's pretty silly, and it's going to be so fun and unbelievably great as we rank the episodes. I'm going to just add an F tier because I'm going to be ranking a lot of things. This is going to be based purely off enjoyment. Like, obviously I'm going to be taking into consideration the story, the character moments, but it's purely off how much I enjoyed the episode, how much I want to go back and watch it again, how much it impacted me, how much I care about it, can I remember it a lot, just overall how enjoyable it is. And this is going to be the official ranking, so if you don't want spoilers for the video that's eventually going to come out within the next few weeks, then don't watch this stream. But if you want spoilers and you want to know where I rank things, feel free to hang out. In my opinion, 4 seasons is really enough for a show. I agree. Do you plan to do a Fox American Dad video? I do have an American Dad video already. You could check it out. Do you think we'll get GTA 6 before you do a Luniversity review video? Probably. Probably, not gonna lie. All right, hello everybody. Hello. All right. All right, so we're starting off with The Power. That's the very first episode. If you don't really know about it, The Power is all about Mordecai and Rigby breaking a hole into a wall, and they find this magical keyboard where they use to take advantage of their coworkers. Give us a raise, loser! Don't look at our crotches when we synchronize our watches. Boop, boop, weep, boop. You know the shit. It's the first episode. It's pretty wonderful. It's definitely not my favorite episode of regular show, but it does have a lot of good things about it. We have a Benson crash out in there. They send Skips to the moon. The moon monster Monster is definitely just a very average, base of the line, you know, regular show villain, but it's still pretty fun nonetheless. Pretty fun nonetheless. So honestly, the power, I'm just gonna throw it in B tier for now. The tiers don't necessarily matter in the grand whole because it is going to be from worst to best. So that's not going to be the most important thing right now. But the power is just going to go in B tier for right now, just to give us a basis. I might move it up, might move it down. We'll see. Dawn. Dawn is a really good episode. Rigbone, give me some sugar. You know, I like Dawn a lot as a character. I actually wish we got a lot more of him because Rigby's brother is a lot of fun. I think there's so many good moments in this episode. Does anybody know who could help us? Anybody at all? Anybody at all? If you say your mom, you're fired. I know someone who could help. My mom. It was worth it. You know, there's a lot of good moments. What? Go give him some sugar. Rigby and Dawn's bond in this episode is a lot of fun. I like how in the flashback where Dawn is like coming up out of the basement and he's all like, oh, Rigbone, happy birthday. And he looks at him and he's like, who told you you could come out of the basement? I just think this episode is fucking hilarious. You got some brotherly love in there. Dawn's going at the top of the list so far. Dawn's easily an A. Not an S tier episode. Again, like these tiers don't necessarily matter for the overall ranking, but still pretty fun episode. Easy A. Cowlos not liking purple Doritos was my 9/11 because they're easily the best ones. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I just finished the last 3 seasons for the first time. I didn't realize how much I never watched. Yeah, there's a lot at the end of regular show that a lot of people don't pay attention to, but I still think it's pretty worth it. What is that? Rigby's body. Fuck, I like Rigby's body a lot. I feel like this one is kind of overshadowed in a lot of the season 1 episodes. It's the episode where Rigby eats way too much junk food, so his body just ditches him and leaves him. We tried this the nice way, now we do this the Skips way. You know, there's a lot of good stuff in this episode. I'm going to put it above the power. I think the power is just a very good baseline. I don't think it's as good as Dawn in terms of like memorable moments and good characterization, but it's still a lot of fun. I think Rigby getting run over at the end is great. There's a lot of good moments in that one, but overall just pretty gosh dang fun. So just like a solid B tier episode for me. You can make your own episodes to rank with these impressions. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple characters I can't rank or I can't do. Like, I can't really do a good Benson, like Mordecai and Rigby. Like, it doesn't work. I don't know how to do Benson, so that's a struggle. Rigby's body is a C-. That early Muscleman accent was bad. I mean, that doesn't ruin it, though. I mean, they were still figuring out the show. It's one of Muscleman's first appearances. I fucking love that scene, though. What the heck is that? Oh, no, bro. We gotta run, Fives. It sounds like they were trying to make him a lot more of a hick there. But I was all for it. I liked it. Mordecai and the Rigby's is easily an S tier. That's the episode where they get the guitars and they start rocking out, forming a band, and they have your eyes staring into my eyes. Who am I but a guy with 2 eyes on the prize, and the prize in my eyes is 10 times. It's so fucking good. It's probably one of my favorite episodes in all of regular show. It's so goddamn good. It's so good. Just everything about it, going against their future villains. We get Margaret being a slutty whore, just being like, Mordecai, have you met my boyfriend, Angel? He has such a beautiful voice. And you already know I'm a certified Margaret hater, so it has everything I could possibly need. So yeah, Mordecai and the Rigby's first S tier. First S tier, easily. Does those voices hurt? Random, I know, but it sounds like it hurts. Some voices hurt more than others. Definitely depends. For example, you probably won't know who this is. I don't really have a name for it, but doing a voice like this. Hello, oh my god. I am going to do such amazing things to you that... See, like that. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. Yeah, doing that voice, that's really the only one that gets me. Everything else is pretty easy. Rank your own videos eventually. Is this going to become a normal video? Yeah, probably in the coming weeks when I just sit down and do it. It probably would be a video without clips, so it would just be me talking for like 2 hours and ranking all the episodes, like what I liked, what I didn't like. Just set up the chairs is also going to go to S tier. Peak villain, Mordecai and Rigby hanging out. It just says everything you could possibly want in a regular show episode. Just set up the chairs is so fucking good. I love the scenes initially when they're just sitting in the room playing with the arcade machines. Whoa, whoa, 10 in a row. And then in the name of all that is holy, don't connect the red wire to the blue wire. They connect that shit, and all of a sudden there's a fucking giant 2D demon that is so fucking cool that it could literally be like a Terraria boss. It's just so fucking badass. It's so cool. And I know Destroyer of Worlds already fucking basically a Terraria thing, Eater of Worlds, but tell me, if regular show did a collab with Terraria, it would not be badass as hell to have the Destroyer of Worlds be the character that goes into that. It's just so cool, so much fun. I fucking love Just Set Up the Chairs. That's going S tier, number 2 so far in the list. I fucking love it. Still never watched regular show? That's crazy. Missing out. Regular show isn't even remotely my favorite show, by the way. I just got very lucky with it. So that's why I have so many videos on it. I remember signing the petition on Facebook to get them to make a full music video for that song, and when it came out, I was so excited. Hell yeah. Fucking Party Tonight's such a good song. Ringtone, pick up your phone. Muscle Man's my mom joke. Muscle Man's great. Okay. Hello, Governor. Season 2, Episode 1, Hello, Governor. It's definitely a fun episode. Rigby being scared of a British taxi is a really fun concept, especially when Mordecai's trying to show him that it's fake. Look at it, you look at it. You could see the boom mic. Look at it. It's a very fun episode. It's definitely not my favorite. It's probably better than The Power. It's definitely not better than Rigby's Body, though. So I'll put it above The Power just for now. Just for right now. I've always wanted a regular show or Adventure Time crossover with Terraria. That'd be so fucking cool. That'd be so cool. I wish Terraria had more crossovers like that. I'd love that. It's Time is a fucking horrible, awful, atrocious episode. It's the episode where Mordecai kills Rigby, and Rigby is just being a unenjoyable shit for the majority of the episode. It's just so unbelievably hard to watch both main characters. Mordecai is really jealous in the episode, and Rigby is just kind of asking for it the entire time, just like walking up and being like, hey dude, I know you really like this girl, but I'm gonna pretend that I'm tonguing her real good, you know, just getting a good old-fashioned licking on her. 2 more hours till my date. You know, Rigby's just kind of asking for it, and you know, at the end of that episode, Mordecai and Rigby, they're on a giant floating microwave, and Mordecai shoves Rigby off of it and kills Rigby and has to go back in time to save the day. Both characters are extremely annoying, and a lot of people like to forget that Rigby pushed Mordecai first. And if Rigby was also a 6-foot-tall blue jay, Mordecai also probably would have died fucking first. So there's a lot of, you know, discontent with that episode. A lot of people who are stupid about that episode and don't actually look deep into it, that, you know, both of them are completely and utterly in the wrong for that episode, and they're both stupid. And I just don't think there's any other episode of regular show other than maybe Do Me a Solid where I hate pretty much characters so unbelievably much. That's easy F tier. Probably lowest right now. Am I recording? No. This will be turned into an actual video, but this is just to give me my list. My list. Season 1 is so packed. Season 1 has a lot of good episodes. They made official Adventure Time regular. They made official comics of Adventure Time and regular show. I've read some of the regular show comics. They were pretty good. They could be actual episodes. What regular show characters do you all hate besides Margaret? Also, what up? I'm not really a fan of quips. I only like that he says Zingo. Appreciation Day is a pretty overlooked, pretty forgotten episode. It's the one where Mordecai and Rigby change the Park Book of Records to make it seem like they're well thought out, very good employees, when in reality, they're not the best, and they release Snowball the Ice Monster. It's definitely just okay. I'm gonna put it in C tier so far. Below The Power, below Hello Governor. Just not the best so far. Not the best. What is that? Peeps? Peeps is a pretty fun episode. Don't blink. Hey, Peeps, don't blink. I like the setup. I like everything that goes on initially within the episode, with Mordecai and Rigby just continuously trying to have a staring contest with each other, and Benson just keeps upping and upping and upping and upping all the cameras that are watching him. So I think it's a really fun episode. I think it's better than Hello Governor, but not better than Rigby's Body. It's a funny episode, but Rigby's Body is hilarious. I heard somewhere that Rocket Monkeys might come back, but people don't know if it's fake or not. Why would they bring Rocket Monkeys back? That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, if it wasn't for this channel, I would have never watched regular show. It's crazy. 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 Dizzy Pops, our very first Pops-centered episode. I'm not nervous, I'm not nervous. Mordecai Rigby. Oh, I have to give a little bit of a speech and I'm so scared. Oh dear, oh no. I don't really like Dizzy that much. I mean, I think it's fine for the most part. I really only remember it for Eistrom and Igbeer, the really fancy versions of Mordecai and Rigby. So Dizzy definitely isn't my favorite. I'd probably also put it in C tier, probably below Appreciation Day. It is the first Pops episode, which is cool, but it really doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's just kind of whatever. Definitely not my favorite. Peeps is an S tier. The montage is fire. Peeps is really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not one of the best. I mean, fuck. Actually, I am going to put it above Rigby's body. I'm thinking about it. Like the scene where Benson like slams the book. It is a pretty good episode. Yeah, it is. Dizzy is so mid. Yeah, Dizzy's pretty mid. Pretty mid episode. My mom, the first Muscle Man centered episode. I think this episode is unbelievably funny. And the thing about Muscle Man is the older you get, the weird like thing is that he kind of just gets funnier. He becomes a more funny character. He becomes more, I don't know. There's just something about him that just becomes completely and utterly fucking hilarious. So, in all honesty, I'm going to put my mom in A tier above Peeps. I love every single interaction and all the banter between Mordecai and Rigby and Muscle Man. Like, dude, we're gonna be late. You know who else is gonna be late? Dude, we don't have time for this. You know who else doesn't have time for this? Oh, you know who else says, my mom. You know, it's so fucking funny. It's so good. I love it. Yo, Cowlos stream, yes. I still need to binge regular show, but still haven't even finished Albaster arc in One Piece. I'm never watching One Piece. But pop off with your One Piece nonsense. Pop off with it. Don't look at our crotches while we synchronize our watches. Boop, boop, whip. Yo, are we chilling with the cow man? We're always chilling with the cow man. You know how it is. High score. Oh, shit. High score is going above Mordecai and the Rigby's all the way to the #1 spot so far. High score is a unbelievably good episode. Just everything about it. The beginning of the episode, it has that classic regular show vibe. Everything that's going on with Mordecai and Rigby. Just trying to get good at broken bones. Trying to get some respect from Benson. That montage where it has Hangin' Tough playing over it. Hey, sticking tough as they're beating everybody. That's such a good fucking regular show montage. And then, of course, you have, oh yes, stroke the beard of Garrett Bobby Ferguson. It's so unbelievably fire. GBF is such a good villain. The fact that Billy Mitchell actually sued the show after this, which technically makes it even fucking funnier, that he looked at this giant bearded face and was like, that's me, they're copying me, and got so unbelievably mad that he tried to sue a kid's cartoon is wild. It is just a iconic episode. Easily fucking #1. So good. So good. Hey man, don't put your mom above Peeps. My mom is so good. I'd rather get kicked in the balls by Cowlos than watch a new episode of South Park. South Park's good. South Park's one of the only adult animated shows that still works. I mean, I don't really like all the politics stuff, but sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's funny. Rage Against the TV. Fuck, man. Oh my god, high score Rage Against the TV. I'm gonna put Rage Against, because it's my list, I'm putting Rage Against the TV at the #1 spot. Rage Against the TV is my favorite regular show episode. It always has been. There is just nothing better than a concept of, oh, we got to a video game final boss. Now let's go and let's actually fight a real life video game final boss. Doing all this stuff, just going around, going to the warehouse to try to get a brand new TV. Jimmy, come on, Jimmy. You gotta have something, bro. And then they get that really shitty TV and the hammer comes to life. Dude, it's the hammer. Take my picture. And his boobs get slapped up into his face. God, everything about it is so good. Rage Against the TV is single-handedly my favorite episode of regular show. It's going #1 on the list, and I really don't think anything could theoretically top that. It is just perfect. It captures that regular show vibe of let's have something so simplistic turn into just absolute nonsense and absolute chaos. It is everything I love about regular show in a episode. Rage Against the TV is fucking perfect in every way. You want me to put the hurt on him? I think he wants you to put the hurt on him. Nah, Cowlos, after so many years, I'm going to watch the most infamous Adventure Time episodes, aka All the Little People, and Fire and Ice to see if they're really that bad. Fire and Ice really isn't, I mean, it's bad for Finn's character, but it's ultimately really important for his progression as a character. All the Little People is just a straight up porn addiction episode if you really look into it, and it's really fucked. Toy Bonnie with the $20 donation. Thank you so much. You know the cow is about to be lactating up in here. Lactating with tears of joy. Thank you so much for the $20. That genuinely helps me so unbelievably much, especially because my videos haven't been doing very good lately. It just helps me a lot when it comes to bills and stuff and helps me be able to do this as a career. So thank you. $20 to tell me your favorite Rigby episode. Man, my favorite Rigby episode? Fuck, there's a lot of good ones. I don't know, it's hard because I really do like a lot of his season 7 progression episodes. I like Rigby Goes to Prom a lot for his character. I like Hello China a lot. I like the Eileen plan a lot. But I think objectively, like, what my favorite Rigby episode is God damn it. I like Expert or Liar a lot. I like where Rigby goes on this redemption arc to get on a game show and fights against Burt Coleman, and it has that regular show-esque big fucking battle at the end where he like has to climb up that Donkey Kong tower to get all the way to Burt Coleman and socks him in the face. That's probably definitely my favorite. So good. But thank you so much for the 20, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, so not Norble. Norble, thank you so much for joining Cowlos' udders. Suckle off them whenever you feel. I fucking love that my members is called Cowlos' udders. That makes me feel so thrilled. Yo, Muscle Man, is it cool if my Yo, Muscle Man, my boss heard me making fun of you and fired me. Is it cool if I crash here for the bit? What the fucking dies? God, so good. All right, let's keep it going. Party Pete is a decent episode. It's definitely not my favorite. I mean, it's just kind of all about that ending, and I always find the ending to be a little bit anticlimactic. And oddly enough, the most memorable part of this episode, at least for me, is when Party Pete is like running around like he's just high as fuck on snow, yeah, yo, coke, just going all the way around, just humping a bunch of women aggressively. And every time I see that scene, I'm like, how is that okay? He's just dry humping women nonstop, and whoever had to like make sure this was okay for TV was like, yes, likes to hump women, does it really good, yes, okay, that's decent. So Party Pete definitely isn't my favorite episode. It might rub some people the wrong way, might rub them a little bit sour, but Party Pete, it's better than Appreciation Day and Dizzy, but I think it's worse than The Power and everything above it. Definitely not my favorite, that's for sure. That's for sure. Thank you for making the membership cheap. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just to support me, really. W. Cowlos, LMAO, love your videos. Thanks, King. Thank you so much. What was bro doing to those girls at the party? See? Exactly. Hey, Cowlos, want to watch You Savage for the next video? Probably not the next video, but I could add that to the list. Ain't no party like a PD party. Oh God. That's an interesting sentence. Ooh, Brain Eraser. Brain Eraser's a really good fucking episode. Man, Brain Eraser's gonna go up to S tier if you don't remember that one. Hey yo, Pops, you left your mustache, mother. Ah! I walked in and I saw him, and it was, you saw his junk mail. He sees Pops naked, and so he has to find a way to get rid of it. And then they find this guy at the video store, and he's all like, I watch Planet Chaser Starlight Excellent all day, every day. It's just so good. The entire finale where they're like running inside of Mordecai's mind to get him to like put a towel on Pops. Again, it's just so regular show. Definitely better than Dawn, so it'll go in S tier. Not better than Just Set Up the Chairs. Just Set Up the Chairs is an absolute classic. Not better than Mordecai and the Rigby's High Score or Rage Against the TV. I think 5th on the list is a great spot for Brain Eraser so far. It's probably going to get lower on the list, but it's still pretty damn solid. Cowlos needs to dress up as Jimmy from Rage Against the TV episode for the 80K special. And do what? Fucking die? What do you want me to do? Cowlos is an inspiration. Best YouTuber is probably Packin'. Who's probably packing? Why are you worried about such things? Man, what the fuck is that sentence, dude? Oh, God. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. My videos haven't been doing as good, apart from the Brickleberry special. But I'm just going to keep posting all day, every day. And just not stop that grind until I get to 100K. Not even when I get to 100K, I won't stop. But I got goals. I'm just going to keep posting every day, giving you guys good content. You know how it is. Benson Be Gone. I mean, it's a decent episode. It's the episode with Susan where they all become Susan. There's a lot to like about it. Overall, just not not really my main cup of tea. It's fine for the most part. I'd go ahead and throw it into like probably a better than Appreciation Day. No, it's better than Party Pete. But it's just okay to me. It doesn't really stand out compared to a lot of episodes. It has some good moments like Benson defeating Susan at the end there, but the majority of the time, it's just okay. It's just all right. You know, it's not my favorite. But I have a receipt though. That is a really good fucking episode right there. That is a certified classic. It's the episode where they get Darth on. Muscle Man delivers the iconic role, or iconic line that touches your soul, reaches deep inside of you, and just pulls out something you never knew existed. Ooh, ladies, quit pinching my butt with your war... Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Ooh, Muscle Man, stop pinching my butt with your war claw. Yep. Muscle Man's fantasies are always something that could get a man shedding a tear, really. And then that awesome fight with Darth on at the end where they get sucked into his mind and then he gets stabbed with a fucking ruler. We almost died for $7. Oh shit, somebody just said that quote. It's so funny, dude. It's so good. But I have a receipt is probably S tier. I'm going to put it above Brain Eraser. Just Set Up the Chairs is hard to top, so I don't think it's better than that. Season 1 had a lot of bangers. It only had like 2 bad episodes. So a lot of Season 1 episodes, it's not really going to beat like Mordecai and the Rigby's and Just Set Up the Chairs, but still pretty solid. I wonder why your channel is doing bad. I mean, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. No, not necessarily. I mean, it's just up and down with YouTube. It's... if you want to be a YouTuber, it's a lot of luck. It's a lot of initial click rate, who they show the video to. I have so many comments all the time saying, I haven't watched your content in like 2 weeks because YouTube just hasn't shown me it. Sometimes you have to seek out my content, and that's a struggle of it. But I don't know. I'm just going to keep posting every day, trying to make the people who do catch out my content every day a little bit better. You know, a little bit happy days. That's all you got to do. My mom isn't a gay muscle man. It's so fucking good. This is my jam. Also a classic. It's going straight to S tier. Summertime, you know what that is. Gonna head down to the beach, gonna do some beachy things. It's summertime, and it feels so good. God, it's just such a good episode. Like, even the build-up to Summertime becoming alive is so good. Like, when they go to Skips and Rigby's just, like, forcefully singing, and he's like, I know how to fix it, and he just fucking punches Rigby into a wall, like, extremely hard, and... just beats him. It's so good. And then the final battle against Summertime Lovin' is great too. Aw, snap. Aw, snap. Come to our macaroni party and we'll take a nap. Aw, snap. Like, it's such a good episode. This is my jam. Is so much fun. Easy S tier. I think it's better than Brain Eraser. Brain Eraser. I'd honestly say better than But I Ever See. I still don't think it passes Just Set Up the Chairs. It's gonna be hard to pass Just Set Up the Chairs. It's gonna be crazy. So in Brain Erasers, we learned that Benson's junk mail is his dispenser, and the unicorns ate his gumballs from the dispenser. What did they eat then? I don't know. The Unicorns Have Got to Go has a lot of inclinations of penis tree, if you want to call it that. You know, that's probably a brand new word that the big cow man made. In that episode, Mordecai drinks horse semen, or unicorn semen, and that is just a certified fucking fact. And we also see Benson's junk mail, and they eat his balls, so that's always very interesting. You sold our souls for a ball? You drill bit. Hey, Cowlos, I'm making a new comic series called Prison Belarusians. Belarusians. I think I said that right. Currently working on it. Hell yeah, man. Keep that grind up. Hell yeah. We need to know if Cowlos likes Chinese food. My life will be complete if the answer is yes. Yeah, I love Chinese food. I can't have it for a little bit because I got really fucking sick, but for the majority, I really like it. Nothing like some good old-fashioned orange chicken. Egg roll. Yes. What is that? Muscle Woman? See, Muscle Woman, a lot of people like to hate on Starla episodes, and it's kind of valid. The majority of Starla episodes, they do suck. But Muscle Woman is actually so good. I initially did hate it upon my first viewing, and I've watched regular show throughout my entire life since I was 6. I've been watching regular show. And I never really liked this episode, but I recently watched it back when I was doing my big regular show review, and it's actually so funny. Oh, Mitch! Oh, Mordecai! You have such a way with words! And that, like, entire scene at the end of the episode where Starla is chasing them and keeping up with a golf cart, throwing a fucking boulder at a helicopter, and then eventually passionately and lovingly making out with Mitch. Hi, Starla. My name is Mitch. Nice to meet ya. and then they just start tugging each other. God, that's just so goonable. Woo! Not in actuality, but it is ultimately a very good episode. Muscle Woman, surprisingly, not better than Peeps, better than Rigby's Body, in my personal opinion. I think it is not better than Rigby's Body. Fuck. Peeps and Rigby's Body are going up to A tier. Muscle Woman is going to be the top of B tier for now. It's a great episode. And I know I'm selling it like it's better than a B tier, but it's so good. It's so good. Imagine if Cowlos' catchphrase was "Holy cow"? Holy cow! Gee whiz, guys! Oh, wow. Am I going to do Adventure Time next? No, Adventure Time is a curse and a blemish on my channel. I have one Adventure Time video that did really good that I didn't even fucking try on. It was a throwaway video about a theory that I had, and I hate that video. I honestly think about taking it down, but it's 100,000 views. Nobody watches Adventure Time if I post it on my channel. Nobody likes it, and I don't know why, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Okay, we got, what the fuck does that say? Does that say the cock? Does that say the cock? I feel like it says it says temp check. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, temp check. The video where Rigby hires his very own temp to do his dirty, stinky park work for him. And he turns out to be a guy who wants to steal his identity, Dougie. And it's definitely okay. It's not my favorite regular show episode. It has some good moments. I feel like the biggest thing holding it back from being really good is the fact that like whole cliche, like, oh, it's Rigby and it's Rigby, let's do a thing where we have to ask them questions to see which one is the real one. You've seen that a million times, and I feel like it was just very anticlimactic. So honestly, low C tier for me. Probably a little bit worse than Party Pete. Yeah. What? I love Adventure Time. Yeah, a lot of people love Adventure Time, but if I post an Adventure Time video, none of you are fucking watching it. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Oh dear. Muscle Man and Starla's relationship is cute, but we don't need to see all that tongue action. The tongue action is the best part. You know who else likes watching two overweight green people make out? My mom, you know? You gotta get into it. Adventure Time has farts, and Adventure Time single-handedly has the best fart joke that I've ever seen in a cartoon, and it actually executes it well. The fucking episode where they're in like where they like go to the underworld and they're watching all these skeletons that want to eat their flesh, and then Jake rips voluptuous ass and then looks at Finn and says, I thought it would be funny. That is single-handedly the best fart joke you could ever have, and I honestly can't even think of another one that's really annoying. Like, all of them were fine and decent. Jinx is a really good episode. Mordecai jinxes Rigby. It's a Rigby torture episode, but it's funny, so I'm not going to pretend that it's not good. I like Yibgir a lot, the like alternate version of Rigby that's a monster and turns everybody into monsters. Really cool. Overall, I don't think it's better than Rigby's, maybe a little bit better than Rigby's Body. Not better than Peeps though. Really good episode though. Bro named Party Pete in the house. His name is actually Hermanwerfer. Yeah. Adventure Time is mid, to be honest. It's really not. Adventure Time is one of the greatest shows ever. Story-wise, character development-wise, everything that happens in it is fucking brilliant. You have the first 3 seasons that are just good if you want to just have fun, relax, great, like, wholesome cartoon. And then if you care about the characters, you get to watch one of the most well-developed stories over seasons 4 through 10. It's really good. Really solid. I mean, we're all entitled to our own opinion, though. All entitled. See You There. I actually really don't like See You There. I think it's one of Muscle Man's worst episodes. I think it's overall just really boring. It's the episode where Mordecai and Rigby get turned into ghosts, and then they fake scare Muscle Man, and then Muscle Man has fakes having a heart attack, and then they have to resurrect him at the party. Like, literally, this episode is only remembered for Muscle Man's freak out, where they spill soda on him, and he's just like, you know, just starts freaking out. So, like, overall, it's fine, but it's, like, gonna go bottom of C tier right now. Like, there's no rewatch value on this one. It's just kind of ass. Just kind of ass. Did you see Bo Bassett went 170-0 in high school? No, that's fucking insane. 170-0? Oh my god. That's crazy. I love watching that one Adventure Time episode with the hug wolf, but censored. It makes it funny. I'm gonna fuck you. Yep. Sounds about right. All right. Do me a solid. Okay. Listen, Do Me a Solid has its moments, but the majority of the time, it is just ass. The best part of Do Me a Solid is, do me a solid and cheese these nachos. And then they throw the fucking nachos out there, and then everything else after that is a major decline in quality. It's just Rigby being a dick the entire episode, and it's not even funny. It's literally the only people who find Do Me a Solid funny are the people who like douchebag humor, like, Dad, I had sex with a seal. Dude, that was such a nasty haze, dude. I like jumped the fence and had sex with a seal. Like, genuinely, that's what you'd be laughing at if you like Do Me a Solid. It's just Rigby making Mordecai fart in front of the girl he likes. He makes Mordecai spit all over Margaret. He makes Mordecai take a literal shit on the floor, which I guess is inherently like so stupid that it is funny, but it's just Rigby being an asshole the majority of the time. And I think Do Me a Solid honestly sucks. The beginning of it is perfect, but they make Rigby so insufferable that entire episode. He's even mean to Eileen that it's just not enjoyable to watch a character do those things. So it's gonna go in the bottom of the list so far. It's slightly better than It's Time because It's Time is even worse, but overall, really ass episode. Really ass episode. Who is this handsome mug on my screen? Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. What can I say? Oh, man, you're melting this big man's heart. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, at least he broke the tape. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, at least he broke the tape. So, dude, let me record you taking a fucking shit in front of the girl you're trying to date. The girl that you've liked for a while. Big fucking whoop if Mordecai hasn't made a move. You've all been there where you haven't wanted to make a move on a girl that you like because you've been a little bit nervous and he really liked her. Even though Margaret was a very shallow character, it doesn't matter. Mordecai liked her. And Rigby made him take a shit on the floor and then recorded it, showed all the friends the video all day long, and then broke it and was like, hey, man, I broke that tape, but at least that girl that you're literally in love with, she saw you poop on the floor, you dumbass. It's just stupid. That's just illogical. That's just illogical to say, oh man, but he broke the tape. Like, who cares if he broke the tape? He took a shit on the floor in front of his boss, his friends, the woman that he wants to lay with. Just so weird. It's hard to justify Rigby's actions. At least he becomes a better person, man. It's rough. Do Me a Solid is one of the bad episodes. Sure is. Grave Sites is an easy S tier episode. I love the zombie episode of Regular Show. It's got great comedic moments, great action scenes. I love the finale where the movie is matching what they're actually doing in the real world. It's just overall such a good episode. Regular Show did zombies right. Better than Brain Eraser though. I'm just gonna set it there for now. I think that's a fine spot for it. Fine spot for right now. Margaret is honestly an ass character. Yeah, Margaret's a horrible character. You know what's like my favorite thing? My Margaret video, my 35-minute one, it's really well put together. But I still get so many comments nowadays, just paragraphs upon paragraphs, 100-word essays, 1,000-word essays even, of people saying how fucking wrong I am when, like, dude, that video is satire. It's a 35-minute rant about a red bird who is an extremely shallow character. Like, are my thoughts, like, well thought out? Yes, I literally, like, put, like, a Google document, and I wrote each episode that Margaret appears in, talked about it for 35 minutes in one single take, and then made that into a video, and people are acting like I spent days upon weeks writing this well-thought-out essay on Margaret. No, the joke is that it's a 35-minute video essay about Margaret, a character who's not even a character. But it just makes my day. It makes my day when somebody, like, writes a 1,000-word essay saying how I'm wrong. Like, it's crazy. But it's funny. Hey, Cowlos, you got to make a Smiling Friends video ranking. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the final 2 episodes to drop, and then I'll make a video ranking every single Smiling Friends episode just to say goodbye to the series overall. But yeah. What is that? Really Real Wrestling? Really Real Wrestling is good. It's a solid episode, definitely not S tier, but the wrestling at the end is a lot of fun with Pops, like, hitting suplexes, like, doing a nasty headlock. It's just a lot of fun overall. I like watching Pops wrestle. The beginning of it where they're, like, taking it too seriously, and then he fucking elbow drops and just snaps Pops' spine is so much fun. It's overall a very good and solid episode. I love it. It's great. I don't know. Probably better than Muscle Woman. I'd say A tier, but right behind Rigby's Body. Who the fuck did I just sound like? I said. Man, that was weird. Hey, Cowlos, if somehow you remember, Hey, Cowlos, if somehow you were, fuck. Hey, Cowlos, if you somehow remember from, I'm pretty sure last stream about my show, I might have somebody look at my pitch Bible for it. I have a shit memory, man. I'm sorry. I don't remember it. I'm sure it was wonderful and great. I'm sure it was so wonderful and fantastic. Yo, I love your sheet. Oh, my shit. I'm glad, man. Over the top is a really good episode. It's obviously like silly, but it's great. I love Skips picking up Rigby, slamming him through a table, and literally fucking killing him. What else could you possibly need? God, it's so funny. 2 words: Playco, Arm Boy. The arm wrestling match with Death at the end is a great time. Overall, a really hype and really well executed regular show episode. I like watching Skips get rage baited, so pretty solid. Honestly, pretty high A tier episode for me. Probably below Dawn, I think is a great spot for it, but it's great. How do I feel about Smiling Friends ending? I think it's a great choice. You know, go out on top. Why not? It's sad, but go out on top. Go out on top. You gotta. All right. The Night Owl. The Night Owl is fun, but it's not really my favorite. I like everything with the billboard game. I think it's great with them having to camp out on there and so you could stay the longest. I think it had a lot of potential to be one of the best regular show episodes. And don't get me wrong, it's enjoyable, probably A tier. It's just not my favorite. I ultimately think what really holds it back is just how stupid Night Owl is. For a guy who was able to freeze these guys for thousands of years, go all the way into the future, the way he dies always pissed me off a little bit. Like, you cannot leave! Just standing there like, you shall not pass! And then he just sits there and gets fucking run over. Like, you're in a owl mech suit that could probably fly, and you're just gonna sit there and get ran over. It just was a little bit anticlimactic for me. But overall, still a fine episode. Probably just gonna go, yeah, bottom of A tier for now. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yo, Cowlos, how long will this stream be? Because I gotta go. Probably another, like, hour and a half-ish, around there. Probably around there. Should be. Have I seen the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8 trailer? I've still only watched 2 episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus, so no. Can we get Cowlos to add Wow Wow Wubsy to the list since it's the 20th anniversary coming up? I think I already have that on the list. I think it's sitting there nicely. Ooh, a bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. So the machine that doesn't work. A bunch of baby ducks is a really good episode. Pretty iconic. You got the baby ducks who are just so silly. They turn into a giant buff man, step off, all that good nonsense. So overall, a very thrilling and very fun episode. I don't think it's an S tier episode personally because there are much better versions of the baby duck episodes, that being a bunch of full-grown geese and Brilliant Century Duck Crisis Special. So overall, I would rate it pretty high. Better than Night Owl, better than Really Real Wrestling, better than Rigby's Body, better than Jinx, better than Peeps, better than My Mom, better than Over the Top, but not better than Dawn, in my personal opinion. Those ducks are thugs. They're always, when they fucking killed the snake in the pet store. Hey, Cowlos, did you know potato? Potato, potato? Like, do I know what potatoes? Because I've heard of them, that's for sure. I've heard about potatoes. I sure have. More Smarter is a fun episode. Mordecai's just kind of a dick in this episode for no reason. He's just making fun of Rigby for not being smart at all. It's a really bad, like, moment for his character. He's just an asshole. But overall, it's still a pretty entertaining episode, watching them both become smart, and so smart that they can't understand Benson, Pops, and Skips, to the point where they're just, like, cavemen in the episode, just going, we become so smart, they become stupid to us. And they're just speaking in tongues. I think it's a really fun episode. Probably better than Muscle Woman, so just like top of B tier for now. I think that's a good spot for it. I'd say so. First Day, also known as the pilot. Now, First Day is pretty, like, cookie cutter when it comes to a regular show episode. It's like the exact basis that you would need for it. Something really simple, like a game of rock, paper, scissors, or in better terms, quartz, parchment, shears. Oh, jolly good show. Everybody come quick. The most amazing game of quartz, parchment, shears is happening right now. You know, like, overall, it's a lot of fun. I do think the ending is a little bit anticlimactic, where the chair just gets cut in half and they just, like, are dealing dealing with a portal at the end. It's fine for the most part. Definitely a B tier episode, I'd say. It's still fun though. It has a couple of iconic moments like them partying with the soda or milk cereal combine. Like that's pretty good. But overall it's fine. I'd say below LO Governor, to be honest. But better than the power. No, I don't know. Not worse than the power. Worse than the power. I think. It's like an A. You don't have much that. It's like an A. You don't have much happening. I'm not gonna put it in A if there's not much happening. Go Viral is a pretty overlooked episode, but it's overall pretty fun. I really like the montage of him competing with Muscle Man to try to make the best video. They have some cool stuff going on when they send Pops into the viral video, and breaking him out was a lot of fun. Overall, it's just kind of whatever. It's definitely not my favorite regular show episode. It definitely has its flaws when it comes to pacing. I'd probably put it in B, honestly below First Day. Definitely better than Benson Be Gone, but just yeah, it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Like, I know the bear falling on Muscle Man and just ripping Stank was funny, but overall, it's just fine. Just fine. Don't you two know that's an evil game? God's parchment shears. Oh, it's so evil. Skunked is a really good episode. I love it. When they're playing bingo at the beginning, bingo, and they start just like going to the skunk who's not fucking dead, and he just sprays Rigby, and watching Rigby's like slow descent into madness as he becomes aware skunk is a lot of fun. There's also a good amount of tension with it. It's a great mix of comedy, all that good stuff, and then at the end when he has that big battle with the skunk and they're fighting over the tomato paste and fucking Mordecai crashes the cart into the house. It's all so good. I love it. Probably an S tier episode, at least for me. I think it's better than all of these here. It's gonna go right behind Gravesites. I think that's a great spot for it. Great spot for it. Karaoke video. This one, listen guys, 50,000 subscribers, and this is what you earn. You earn me being Pops in this episode, going up on that stage and just being like, been working so hard. I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? That's going to be me, IRL, dressed up as Pops at a karaoke bar, doing what Pops did there. I don't think with the fighting, I don't think I could get a whole karaoke bar to start maliciously fighting each other, but either way, it'll be a lot of fun. And karaoke video, certified classic, certified banger, great, amazing opening, the tension of Mordecai and Rigby trying to get the tape back, and then that big fight at the end with Pops singing Footloose is unbelievably good, and everybody cut Footloose! It's so fucking good. So, better than Skunked, better than Gravesites, better than Brain Racer, better than But I Ever Seat. Honestly, better than This Is My Jam. Better than Just Set Up the Chairs. That's a tough threshold to cross. Not better than Mordecai and the Rigby's in my personal opinion, but overall, it is a fantastic episode. The karaoke is so good. I love karaoke video. Such a good episode. Such a good episode. Yeah, it's a must. Oh, no karaoke bar fight. I don't think realistically I could do that. Unless, like, I say something really heinous and then everybody wants to fight specifically me. But I don't want to do that either. Caffeinated concert tickets is also a immediate S tier. Coffee. Need more Margaret. Need more coffee. The coffee bean and this translator are some of the best villains in regular show. They're everything I love about that. The montage with everyone's watching to see what you will do. It's so good. Such a good episode. Such a great finale. Everything about it is peak. Better than Skunked. Better than Gravesites. Better than Brain Eraser. Better than But I Ever Seat. Honestly, goes higher than This Is My Jam. Higher than Just Set Up the Chairs. Fuck. Not better than karaoke video. Not better. Do you think regular show would be more enjoyable if it stayed as an adult cartoon or flop? Honestly, I think the beauty of regular show is how they walk the line. I don't think you need to have swearing, and I don't think you need Mordecai and Rigby to be like, Dad, let's spark up and smoke a doob to be funny. Like, there's so many adults that absolutely adore regular show because it's just made for everybody. That's what makes a good show. That's why I cover cartoon content. That's why I cover adult animation content, because I love media and entertainment that can be for everyone. And I think when you do it right, it should be for everyone. So that's why I love regular show. I don't think you need them swearing or saying, oh no, bro, you're trying to fuck my mom. Like, I know that adds like a little bit of layer of comedy. Like, he said a swear word, but sometimes you don't need that. So I don't think it would have flopped necessarily, but I think some of the magic of it is it being okay for kids, but just being so good that it can work for everybody. I think that's my personal thing. Would you do an entire review in character as the succubus? As the succubus. I don't know. The succubus hasn't returned for a while. Succubus has not returned for a while, but maybe I'd do something like that. I've thought about doing that for cosplays where the succubus is actually the one who cosplays, but I need to do more skits. I need to buy some handcuffs so that it could look like, okay, well, I'm not saying the succubus isn't real, but I need it to look like the succubus handcuffed me, like to make the skit work. You know? What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Stick Hockey. Stick Hockey is also a S tier episode. It's unbelievable. It's so good. It has the first look into Benson and turning him slowly into a good character. I love the slow mold of breaking Benson into a like really cool guy. And eventually you learn that he was always a cool guy when you grow up, but just like the slow like coming out of his shell and actually being even cooler is fucking awesome. Stick Hockey's great. Better than Skunked, better than Grave Sites, better than But I Ever See. I'm going to put it below This Is My Jam. I think that's a great spot for it. It is one of Benson's best episodes. It has that big finale with Benson doing the stick hockey match against, I forget his name, that like big buff man. And he beats him. That was great. That was great. I love that. It was wonderful. Not every adult show needs cursing, talking about fucking, talking about getting high and all that. Yeah, I think if you just make a show that's good, then it's good. I just joined. Is the Succubus a lost Amazing World of Gumball episode? No. In some of my videos, there is a succubus that lives in that dark area back there, and sometimes he comes out to pay me a visit, and it looks like I have a clone. That's what I'm referring to. Wow, no D episodes so far. No, there's some that are really ass, and then there's some that's just C. So, you know how it is. Bet to be blonde. It's okay. For the majority of the time, it's just Rigby not understanding how to say sorry and how to say that he cheated, which gets annoying and overplayed. But it's fine for the most part. It's definitely just a B tier episode. I think it's better than Benson Be Gone. I'm gonna put it top of C tier. It has its moments. I like the big like finale where they're running away from all the blonde people, but it's overall just fine for the most part. It definitely doesn't do a whole lot for me. Skip Strikes is a really good episode. It personally doesn't go all the way to S tier just for me. I know it's some people's favorite episode in the entire series. I just honestly wish we got more bowling, but it does have some really funny jokes like, you bet our souls on a ball. There were souls in it. It's really funny. It's a solid episode. I'd put it below Dawn. I think that's a fine place for it. I'm Blondikai. It would have been funny to hear F-bombs from Benson in his red form. Yeah, I mean, it'd be funny for them to say fuck, but again, like, walking the line of not needing that and still being a good show is way more impressive, at least to me. Hi, Cowlos, I love you. I love you too, Toaster YF2IE, not in a parasocial way, but I love you so much, not in a parasocial way. Do you keep it stuck in a cage and feeding it Cocoa Pebbles? No, it eats toothpaste and saltine crackers. That's what it does. That's all it does. Are we ranking regular show episodes? We sure are. We sure are. Okay. Oh, we got our first Terror Tales of the Park. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Terror Tales of the Park 1 is with the Wizard, and I think Terror Tales of the Park 1 is easily the best Terror Tales. I think 3 gets up there as being good as well, but this one, it was just so perfect. You have the Percy story, where it's like, Pops, give me the marker. No, Percy. It's not okay for a grown man to be playing with dolls. There's that story. I don't really remember the third one, but I remember Rigby getting turned into a house, and the wizard, he ices everybody and kills them all in horrible, atrocious ways, and then decides to put a giant egg on top of Rigby. That was pretty thrilling. Terror Tales of the Park 1 is really good. I honestly find it, it's a parody of fucking Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and I actually think that this episode does it better than any Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. So I'm gonna put it, I'll put it S tier. I'll put it above all the, no, because I don't think it's better than Skip Strikes. That's the problem, or A Bunch of Baby Ducks. I'll put it above Over the Top. I think that's a fine place for it. God, I love you so much too, Cowlos. Oh, guys, what are we doing to me? You trying to butter me up like a biscuit? Oh, I love you guys. Oh, I'm feeling like a butter biscuit. Oh, throw me in a microwave and eat me. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Camping Can Be Cool is one of the best romance episodes in the series, or at least a episode that deals with Mordecai and Margaret's progression in their relationship. It actually adds some little bits of characterization into Margaret, even though it's just, guys are the worst. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll go to school. Like, it adds that level, but I overall think it's just a good regular show episode in general. You get some developments for Rigby and Eileen, where they slowly start becoming friends, and it's clear that they could become something more, which I think is a really fun aspect of the show to watch slowly happen and slowly develop. And then you also have that deer at the end who hunts and chases them down, which I think is also really fun. So it's overall a very solid episode of a regular show. Camping Can Be Cool, honestly, S tier. It's going to be lower than Skunked. It's going to be the bottom of S tier for now. But I think Camping Can Be Cool is one of the best examples of a romance episode in regular show, easily. Easily. I have arrived. Now time to cook burgers and chill to the sound of Cowlos' voice. Hell yeah! Hell yes! Hell yes! I love the F-bomb approach that BoJack does. It gives a lot. It gives the character a lot of emphasis to the severity of the main character's situations. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh my god, you're live? I love your videos. Well, welcome to the live. Welcome. Okay, damn, we still got a lot to get through. Okay, Slam Dunk, easy S tier. The basketball episode of regular show is so unbelievably peak. That ending with that song kicking in as they're flying up into space and fighting over the basketball in space. The basketball god is so cool, it becomes a meme. It's great. Everything about it is awesome. You get to see Margaret's hot bird ass in high definition. Oh, mama, I don't know how the hell that passed. Like, genuinely, it's just so weird when you consider that it is made for kids, and somebody has to sit there and watch this and just greenlight it and be like, yes, this is amazing for kids, as Mordecai goes, and he just zooms in on Margaret's fat ass on a bicycle. It's a very wild situation, but I think it's hilarious. Slam Dunk is a phenomenal episode. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I honestly think it's way better than Camping Can Be Cool, better than Skunked, better than Grave Sites, better than Brain Eraser, better than But I Have a Receipt, better than Stick Hockey, better than This Is My Jam. Fuck, man, we're getting into some hard choices here. I like Slam Dunk more than Just Set Up the Chairs, but I do not like it more than Caffeinated Concert Tickets. That earns it a solid number 6 on the list. That's pretty good for it. Someone hand-animated bird ass shaking on a bike. They sure did. What did you just say about basketball? My God. Cow, when you're saying skunked, do you mean Fifi? I'm done with I'm not talking about Fifi LaFume anymore. BoJack has to be in my top 5 shows of all time. It's definitely up there for me too. I mean, BoJack is literally the show I put on every single night to fall asleep to nowadays. So it's definitely up there. Cool Bikes is really good. It's got that montage of Mordecai and Rigby looking swag as hell, Benson admitting that they're cool. It has the, and then I'll be all like, get back to work. And he'll be all like, whoa, and we'll get all cool. And then you'll be all like, and I'll be all like, and then he pulls out a gun and shoots them in the head. It's a fine episode. Definitely more B tier for me. I think it's worse than a lot of these. I'd say next to Hello Governor and next to The Power is probably solid for it. Probably solid. Just decent. You know how it is around here. We have 88 concurrent viewers. That's 88 of you who are sitting and staring at Cowlos. You know what that means? It's time for everybody to fucking donate me money. Give me $5 each and I will literally lactate on screen. I'm just kidding. You don't have to give me money either. I'm like addicted to saying lactate nowadays. It's a problem. Out of all the shows you reviewed, what would you say is your least favorite one? Paradise PD, because it got me banned for a fucking week. And I sat there for 40 hours straight watching the show. I stayed up all night. I stayed up for 42 hours to get that video out in one day, and then it got banned. That was painful. I forgot how much money I have. Oh god. House Rules is also really good. I like the No Rules guy as a villain. I think he's entertaining nonetheless. I think he's fun. I like the No Rules world. I like Muscle Man destroying their tent initially. I think it has a lot of prowess and a lot of stuff that could have been an even better episode, but overall it's just kind of to me. Like, it's not my favorite. I'd say Better than Night Owl, but not even remotely better than Really Real Wrestling. I don't think it tops anything up here. It's a solid episode, but definitely not my favorite. You know who else is addicted to saying lactating? My mom. I spaced out and heard lactate. Hey, when somebody says lactate, you tune back in. Yeah, especially when the cow says lactate. Especially when the cow says lactate. Oh, fuck. Wrap It Up? Wrap It Up is so unbelievably good. We got Tyler, the Creator, in this episode. We got Childish Gambino in this episode. We had MC Light in this episode. Those three make some of the best regular show villains that the show has to offer. Crew coming at you. You say it twice. Don't forget it. You all better catch up to where we're at. It's so good. God, fuck, Wrap It Up is so good. Pop's coming together with the power of friendship and the power of poetry at the end to defeat these rappers who are genuinely destroying them in a rap contest is so fucking good. It's just such a phenomenal episode. Easy S tier. Honestly, better than Slam Dunk. And God, it's so hard to put anything above caffeinated concert tickets right now. It just has such good guest stars and such a good concept, and it's so fun throughout the entire thing. It's going better than caffeinated concert tickets. Wrap It Up it's the number 5 spot. Number 5. Somewhat Sinister with a $5 donation. Thank you. I was just kidding, but thank you so much. You said, all right, please don't lactate, though. Okay, well, if somebody donates more, then I have to lactate. But for you, I won't be lactating. As a grown man, it is really hard to produce milk from my nipples. So, we'll see where it takes us. Cruisin' is actually a pretty Cruisin' is actually a pretty ass episode. I don't know. I've never really liked it that much. I think it's fun watching them go around and try to pick up chicks, I guess. But the majority of the time, it's just whatever. I don't really think all the jokes are that fun. The montage is kind of whatever. The big climax at the end just wasn't that great to me with Trash and Skabatha making them crash the car and whatnot. It was always just okay. I don't know. Definitely not my favorite. I'd honestly put it in a C tier. Probably worse than Appreciation Day, in my personal opinion. Just never been my favorite. That might be a controversial one. I know some people like Cruisin'. I've just always found it to be mid as fuck. Cowman can't make milk. I feel lied to. Of course I can make milk. I can make milk whenever I need to. I'm the milkman. I don't know how YouTube would respond if a grown man would make milk on stream. It's just interesting. Just who knows? Weekend at Benson's is a certified S tier. This is the Mississippi Queen episode. If you have not seen it before, Cowlos has in fact drank the Mississippi Queen dressed up as Benson on this channel for my 20,000 subscribers special. It was a horrible experience. I'll never drink the Mississippi Queen again. And this is the episode and the concept, the Mississippi Queen, that actually got me on the regular show Reddit. I'm on the regular show Reddit. I have my own thing on there, which was like a really yes moment. That was pretty fucking cool. And overall, this episode is just great. I love the montage at the end with Mississippi Queen playing, just everything about it. That's why they call it beginner's luck. It's all so good. Easy S tier. Better than Camping Can Be Cool, better than Skunked, better than Grave Sights, better than Brain Eraser, better than But I Ever Seat. I think right behind This Is My Jam is a great spot for that episode. Ultimately, wonderful. Cowman can make milk, it just takes some time to get a full bottle. Okay. I don't believe you, Cow. I feel lied and betrayed to. If you just listen, I could fill up an entire gallon of milk in about 2 hours from my lactating prowess. You just have to believe me. It's not even spicy at all. Your Mississippi Queen was Mississippi lame. Yeah. What is the name of it so I could see? I think the video is just called Drinking the Mississippi Queen. I think that's all. You want to know who else is the strongest? Fortune Cookie is a solid episode. It's a Benson torture episode. It's really over the top, and it's hard to watch Benson suffer just for Rigby being a little piece of shit. And a lot of people like to point out that it's Muscle Man's fault because he initially switched out the fortunes. But either way, Rigby still did that to Benson and didn't want to help Benson when Benson was clearly suffering. I do like the ending with the Warlock sucking up the park. I just bet the entire park to that guy in the fanny pack, and then he just starts laughing maniacally. I think it's a fun episode. It's definitely not my favorite. Probably just a solid B tier for me. Maybe right below The Power, I think is an okay spot for it. It's definitely just okay. Today I thought I got carpal tunnel. My hand was stuck in a tying a balloon move for 10 seconds. Jesus. Should get that checked out. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the fortune cookie? It's just average. Just average. I want to make a good tasting version of the Mississippi Queen, like a spicy and savory drink, since I'm trying to get more into cooking. Oh, it's definitely possible. It's just not possible when you put chocolate sauce, sushi, kimchi, a full clam, fucking an entire thing of tomato sauce. I don't remember what else was in there. Mustard, all this fucking nonsense that doesn't taste good when it's combined. Not a fan. Think Positive is really funny. Like, a lot of people hate this episode because it's a Benson torture episode, but this has some of Benson's best crash outs, like when he floats up and becomes a literal sun, or when he throws off his headset and starts drop kicking his furniture and throwing it out of his apartment. Overall, a really fun episode. Definitely not an S tier episode though. I'd probably put it maybe next to Peeps and Jinx. Below Jinx. No, below Rigby's Body. I think that's a fine spot for it. Overall, still really fun though. Still a very fun episode. Man, God, there's a lot of episodes of regular show. Jesus. Skips versus Technology is a really good episode. It's the episode with Tecmo's first appearance. Skips has to battle against Doommageddon. I will say it's a lot of fun. The only downside is the climax is a little bit, and to me, where Skips just chucks the sledgehammer at the computer. But for the most part, it's fun. I like it. I'd say solid A tier. Probably personally for me, just slightly above the Night Owl for that one. Actually, I'm gonna move House Rules because I don't really like House Rules as much. I'm gonna move House Rules down to Cool Bikes and Hello Governor. Think that's better. Think that's much better. Kimchi and chocolate. Tecmo needed more screen time. Yeah, I always thought that he would fit into the park crew really well, but I guess he was just too OP. Five Nights at Cowlos would be fire. Time to lactate. Yep, for sure. Butt Dial is a really boring episode in my personal opinion, other than Mordecai being like, I'm hanging with Margaret just to feel so good, like I knew it would. Laughing together and having a blast, and I hope it lasts forever. I can't believe how hot she is. Her pretty face and them long, long legs. You know? Like, the song is good, everything else is just boring. Like, Pops is the main highlight of the episode, but even then he can't save it. It's just ultimately really boring. Probably going to be my first D tier episode. Just not that good, not really worth it. Use the shaved dark chocolate on top. Kimchi could probably fit low-key. I don't know, dog. I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh, excellent. Excellent is an easy S tier. Easy, solid, wonderful S tier episode. You all know it. This is going to be my 100K special. I'm going to be trying to eat the excellent challenge. Rigby going into a coma was hilarious. It has great progression for Benson as a character. It has some of the realest moments in regular show, moments that make you genuinely connect with the characters, and the finale where they fight against the kitchen staff and Mordecai actually eats the excellent challenge and completes it and picks the correct hat. It is ultimately one of the best episodes of regular show, easily. Better than Camping Can Be Cool, better than Skunked, better than Grave Sites, better than Brain Eraser, better than But I Ever Seat, better than Weekend of Benson's, better than This Is My Jam, better than Just Set Up the Chairs. To me, I think it's a little bit overrated, so I'm not going to put it higher than Slam Dunk in terms of enjoyment. I am. I'm thinking about the montage with I Need a Hero. But to me, it's not better than Caffeinated Concert Tickets. Oh, jolly good show. We have some donations, everybody. Oh. $10 from Kelowna Rules 522. Thank you so much for the $10. Make up a story if you had a milk powered jetpack. Okay. Make up a Cowlos story if I had a milk powered jetpack. All right. Well, hello everybody. Oh, you gee whiz, my name is Cowlos, and today I'm gonna be showing you all my milk-powered jetpack. You see, I had my luscious subscribers from YouTube, the ones that got a little bit too parasocial, come back to my house, come back to my place. I locked them all up in a chamber, and I had each and every one of them lactate everywhere. And I took that lactation, and ladies and gentlemen, I have about 86 gallons strapped on my back, using the power of milk to fly up into the sky. And then Cowlos proceeds to fly up into the sky so very high and forgets that he is, limited with how much milk he has, and he falls down to his death. That is my milk story. Thank you for the donation. That was wonderful. And we also have GATLT with another $10 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who fumbled the bag more, Mordecai, Finn the Human, or Steven Universe? I have never watched Steven Universe, so I don't really know. But I would say between Mordecai and Finn, Mordecai, because Finn, although he fumbled the bag and lost a girl that he could have potentially been with, he actually learned from his experiences and became a better person. Mordecai is the most stagnant character ever and proceeds to fumble two really good girls and then just stays the exact same and doesn't grow, doesn't get better. And it was just ultimately a waste of time for his character arc. So it was just ultimately pointless, you know? That's just the way it is. Yeah. Cowlos, do you have udders or something, man? No, I mean, of course I have udders, you know? It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Gut Model. Gut Model's fun, but it's definitely not a well-written episode. I think it's just more fun to see more Muscle Man pretend to be a pregnant Gut Model. So it's gonna go in B tier. I think Muscle Man is pretty insufferable in this episode, actually. It's one of the episodes that I don't like Muscle Man, really. Probably C tier. I think it's better than Cruisin', but worse than Appreciation Day. I think that's a fine spot for it. Video Game Wizards is really good. Why do friends not pick their friends to enter a video game competition with them when they know that they would want to be in it? You know, it's a solid episode. The finale where they merged together to become the ultimate video game god was great. The Power Maximum Glove not actually working at the end was funny. And Rigby is just at his best, like, peak annoying within this episode. So there you go. Solid. A tier, probably. Definitely not an S tier. Better than Night Owl. Better than Skip. Man, I put Skips versus Technology really low on there. That's wild. I think I gotta put Skips versus Technology next to Over the Top. I think that's better for it. Video Game Wizards. I think that's a fine spot for it. Wanna check again? Oh yeah, Skip's fucking breaking his hand. That was pretty good. I'm surprised Cowlos hasn't seen Steven Universe. Steven is a very extremely annoying character. I watched the first episode and he was too annoying. And everybody says, oh, Steven gets better after the first season. I don't care. I don't want to watch it. If the character's annoying, I just don't care. And a lot of people will make the argument, well, you watch other characters be annoying in shows and still watched it, like Avatar The Last Airbender. Aang was really immature to begin with. Yeah, but Aang was still enjoyable to watch and I cared about his character. Steven was just flat out, like, pissing me off. Like, if it's making me angry, I can't do it. But if it's, you know, they're just immature and I'm watching them get better, then it's okay. You know, it's just that's how I feel about it. Big winner. This is the episode where they prank Muscle Man by getting the fake lottery ticket. I think this episode is a lot of fun. The big finale where Muscle Man is literally killing people is absolutely insane. So overall, really solid, really good. I'm going to put this one in A tier. I think the fight is phenomenal. I think everything with the prank is really good and Muscle Man just going off the edge. I don't think it's an S tier episode, that's for sure. But I would probably put it... probably put it below the Night Owl, to be honest. That's probably where I would put it. The first episode was that bad, huh? I remember hating it, but I also watched that like 10 years ago. So I can't really like it. Also, like season 2 of Fiona and Cake too. Season 2 of Fiona and Cake is fucking ass. And I'll defend that till the end of the earth that it's bad. I just don't think it's enjoyable even remotely. The best burger in the world is really good. I can taste the Himalayas. Really good episode. Benson's really annoying in this episode because he literally won't let them get some lunch, but it's also kind of valid because Mordecai and Rigby have literally admitted to taking farts in his coffee. So, you know, they take the good with the bad there, and they really made those burgers look quite delicious. I think the most unsatisfying part of the episode, though, is Benson eating both the burgers at the end. It just doesn't feel worth it, and it makes me so blood-curdling angry, even though he might be a little bit justified for it. It pisses me off, man. It pisses me off. So, probably a B tier episode. I think it's okay. It's just definitely not my favorite. I put it probably below LO Governor. I think that's a solid spot for it. Steven is the type of kid you'd have to lose a game, or at least a parental figure would get mad at because he's the guest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd have to lose the game because he's the guest. Uh-huh. Look, I didn't care for the guy, but I care about you guys. Okay. Replaced is the single-handedly one of the most boring episodes of Regular Show. JG Quintella's even said that he doesn't like this episode. That's the creator of Regular Show, if you're wondering. It's just overall really boring. The best part of it is Benson crashing out, but everything Mordecai and Rigby do to try to get rid of like the two dudes who are trying to replace them is just ultimately really boring. Like they don't do anything special, and it doesn't really have that regular show feel other than sea monsters who really just come out to party. So it's just kind of whatever. Not my favorite. Probably a D tier episode. Probably below butt dial, I'd say. Just boring. I just ate a burger, funny enough. You ate a burger? A burger? A Biegar? A burger? Bucky. Yep. Cow, if you had a milk-powered jetpack, do you think you'd catch Sneakers O'Toole? Dude, I don't know any of your references to Looney Tunes. I don't know them. Cam go to Blam. Hello. Trash Boat is a really funny episode. I love the beginning of it where Rigby changes his name to Trash Boat and Mordecai just keeps egging him on, like, what's behind your back? And then he starts telling everybody and they all start roasting him and making fun of him. The Urge is a very funny villain. Overall, a really good episode. I think just the entire concept of changing your name to Trash Boat, like, you really looked around your fucking room and was like, Trash Boat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, Lord. It's just so weird. But it's a really funny episode. Solid 8 tier. I'd probably put it between Peeps and Jinx. I think that's a great spot for it. Fists of Justice is a pretty decent episode. We know your home skips, pick up the phone skips. And they crush Skips' fingers. They have that awesome fight against Chlorogbane at the end. It's a really solid episode. I think it had a lot going for it, and I think it's a classic for a regular show. It's a great episode to learn more about Skips' lore. It's fun. I like it. I put it in A tier. Probably next to Skip Strikes for me. It's like on the equivalent of that, but it doesn't really cross that threshold of being super, super good. Trash Bro would be a decent band name. Yeah, a decent band name, but not a decent name. Bro doesn't know who Sneaks O'Toole is. He's a Family Guy character. Well, he's a I don't fucking care. I don't care about Family Guy cutaway characters, guys. I can't care about it. Yes, dude, yes. I don't know, it has the introduction of CJ, which is really solid. I think it's pretty good for that regard. But overall it's still just fine for me. I don't know. Yes, dude, yes. I think it's good for CJ. I think the ending where CJ blows up is fine. I think it's great progression for Mordecai and a great progression for Benson's character because Benson does give him really good talk. So I'd honestly put it like maybe top of B tier? No. I'm going to put it next to House Rules and Cool Bikes. I think it's fine. It really only has the introduction of CJ going in a good Benson moment. That's pretty much it. Would asking about an April Fool's special ruin the surprise of one? Yeah, it would. We got to keep that under lock. I got to do something really silly for that. But I've thought of a couple things. For sure. All right. Busted Cart. Busted Cart is a easy S tier episode. It has one of the realest moments in the series with Benson's breakdown. When are you two gonna learn that your actions have consequences? Consequences that affect other people, like me. I'm about to lose my job. You two may not care about keeping your jobs, but I care about keeping mine. Because if I lose my job, then I have nothing. Do you hear me? I have nothing. Okay. I've watched a lot of regular show. So, yeah. Busted Cart, easy, solid S tier episode. Better than Camping Can Be Cool, better than Skunked, better than Grave Sites. No, not better than Grave Sites. That's a great spot for Busted Cart. It is a phenomenal episode character-wise. It truly evolves Benson's character into something that he wasn't before. And I think that's truly what makes it so special. And it's also just a banger episode in general. Oh, busted, my bad. I misheard. What'd you hear? Busted what? Busted what? Cow, you have always ignored me when I asked this on stream, but what happened to the most hated cartoon characters video? I just didn't get around to it. I have a lot of videos planned, and sometimes I just feel like making other things. That's all it is. Is a season 3 tier ranking live? No, I'm doing my entire episode ranking, and it's gonna eventually be turned into a video. So it'll be fun. Dead at 8. This is the episode where Muscle Man goes off the water slide and fucking dies, and they have to babysit Thomas for the very first time. I think it's a really fun episode. The beginning of it is truly what highlights the episode, where Muscle Man, like, his fucking ramp breaks and he goes over the water and lands in the tree and dies. Yeah, that's really funny. I think babysitting Thomas is also fun. Definitely not the best episode of regular show, but I think it's a solid A tier. No, maybe like high B tier. I'd put it higher than More Smarter for me. More Smarter. I love how you can reverse time in a live stream. Makes you feel like Doctor Strange when you're wondering if you misheard him. Okay, that's awesome, dude. You could do that with a normal video too. You could do that. Access denied. Access denied is okay for the majority. It's mainly just Mordecai and Rigby trying to get in the box for a while. They get in, they dance for a while. They have to run away from a lady, and Mordecai and Margaret have a very sweet and wholesome dance at the end. It's honestly just pretty average. A C tier episode for me. Probably better than Gut Model. Doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's fine. Fine for the most part. Muscle Mentor is fun. It has Rig Baby, where Rigby says something really heinous about Benson behind his back, gets fired, and then he has to get mentored by Muscle Man. Ooh, look at Rig Baby. Ooh. And yeah, Rigby just suffers the entire time, but learns how to do his job. Never quit. You know, all those good shenanigans. It's an A tier episode for me. I love watching Rigby ride Muscle Man like a horse into the sunset. It's great. It's lovely. It's fantastic. I'd put it probably just like bottom of A tier for now. I don't really think it's better than any of these episodes, but it's solid. Solid episode. I hope you got Celsius or some caffeinated drinks to get through this. I don't drink energy drinks or coffee, which is probably why I'm yawning, but I don't drink things like that. Like at all. Not really my thing. Trucker Hall of Fame is a good episode for Muscle Man, Mordecai and Rigby's friendship. I think it's really good. I think watching Muscle Man slowly like descend into madness. I mean, the beginning of it is hilarious, where Muscle Man's like, "Who died, bro? My dad died trying to put a cactus under what he thought was a guy in a bear costume, which turned out to be an actual guy or an actual bear." I think that's really fucking funny. The finale where they're like racing to get his ashes at the top of the Trucker Hall of Fame is really fun, and overall it's got some wholesome moments to it. Solid A tier episode. Again, though, I think it's probably like worse than Big Winner, but better than Muscle Mentor. It's a solid episode, though. Really appreciate you coming back to this video. Yeah, I've promised this one for a very long time, and I just never delivered. So this will be a goodbye to classic regular show for the channel. The goodbye that never happened, to say the least. Oh my fucking god, there's so many fucking episodes, man. God. And I know them all. Out of Commission is a really underrated episode. It's where the golf cart comes to life and wants to do all this fun stuff, like having steamy, sexy golf cart sex with a car and starting a bar fight. The cart dies in a really cool way. It's a fun episode. I think it's a little bit underrated, which is why I'm going to put it in B tier. It's nothing too special, but I think it's pretty solid. I think it's honestly just a little bit below Hello Governor, better than Best Burger in the World. That's what I'd say. That's what I would say. First day of the year where it's above 30 degrees Fahrenheit and boyfriend refuses to go and do something with me. That's unbelievably sad. Maybe you should find a guy who will go and do something with you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be negative. But, you know, find a cool fella. Or just be all like, grab the fucking baton and commit a little bit of domestic violence. So, yes, it's up to you. It's always warm where I live, even though it's supposed to be cold. But it's been the warmest winter ever because, you know, global warming, death is imminent. It's great. What is this? Oh, Fancy Restaurant. Fancy Restaurant is one of the most slept episodes on the series. I think it's Muscle Man's best episode in the series, where they try to get Muscle Man to be fancy, and they have that awesome brawl. It's basically the excellent of Muscle Man episodes. I've always said this. Easy S tier for me. I think it's better than Camping and Be Cool. Better than Skunked? Better than Skunked, but not better than Busted Card, in my personal opinion. I think it's solid. I think it's pretty solid. Are you going to do more costume reviews? That May dress made my boss yell, "Get back to work," like Benson. What? You needed it in your life. Yeah, I'll do more costume videos. I have to do one as Hank J. Wimbledon from Madness Combat that somebody paid for. I only do cosplays for milestones or if people pay an absurd amount of money for it. So eventually, yeah. I don't tarnish my nonsense for no reason. Diary is an okay episode. I think the best part of it is probably when they're revealing their secrets at the end and Rigby's all like, I think Eileen is hot without her glasses on. Everything else is just okay. Probably a pretty average episode. Honestly, C tier for me. I'll put it low B tier. Nah, worse than Bet to Be Blonde for sure. Yeah, I think that's a fine. Worse than Benson Can Be Gone too. I think that's a fine spot for it. Nice weather we're having. Nice weather we're having. It's really fucking warm. Nice weather we're having. I really wish they made CJ and Margaret get together a lesbian relationship I ship. What the fuck? I'm like, why? Like, there was no reason. Oh man, that girl that cheated on that my boyfriend cheated with. Oh man, I want her nice bird ass. I mean, like what you like, but like, that's wild. That's wild. Why you stop? I don't know what you're talking about, homie. Keep torturing Cowlos with ridiculous cosplay ideas. Dear Lord. The best VHS in the world is pretty solid. For the most part. It's not my favorite episode. I don't know. I like Button McButtonwillow as a villain, I guess. Just a little like troll guy hiding in their walls doing whatnot. It's fun, but it's just okay for me. I definitely put it like low B tier. Probably lowest B tier. No, I put it above Diary, to be honest. I think that's fine. That's a fine spot for it. Prankless. Prankless is a really good Muscle Man episode. I think it's the antithesis. I can't say that because it gives me a fucking lisp like Mike Tyson. Antithesis. Are you fucking antithesis? Yeah, we'll roll with that. Of what regular show is supposed to be, a really simple concept, just turning into all out warfare. I've got you this time, balloon! And then a bed just falls on top of Pops. He gets crushed. He's in crucifying agony. It's great. It's funny. And then the prank war. Fuck. Oh, there's a lot of talking for my voice. The prank war is also a lot of fun. Muscle Man versus Gene is great. Really good. Really good. Do I want to put it S tier? I put it below Skip Strikes. I think it's a really good episode, but it doesn't quite get to S tier for me. Death Bear is also a lot of fun. I think Death Bear is an easy A tier episode. No, I'm gonna throw it in S tier, probably bottom of S tier. I don't think it's better than Camping Can Be Cool, but I think it's just so funny that you have this really good progression episode for Mordecai and Margaret's relationship, and then all of a sudden there's a fucking bear wearing a silly hat and a cape, and he's the most badass bear on the planet, and at the end of it, he's literally doing spin roundhouse kicks and taking out soldiers. It's so badass, it's so cool, and Mordecai can canonically fucking hit a 600-pound fucking bear through a wall. It's badass. I like it. I'm all for it. Death Bear is a great episode. S tier. Mordecai canonically decking a freaking bear is insane. Sure is. Sure is. Do you like to see movies in theaters or wait for them to stream? Definitely depends on the movie. I just saw Hoppers yesterday. Hoppers is easily the best Pixar movie to come out in the past 10 years. Like the best movie since Soul. Like, it's genuinely so unbelievably good. If you're the type of person that complains that, oh, Pixar doesn't release originals anymore. Pixar doesn't do anything new. It doesn't do anything fresh. They just make sequel after sequel after sequel. Please go and see this movie, support this movie, so that they'll be more willing to make original concepts like this, because Hoppers was such a good fucking Pixar movie. I felt like I was a kid again. I was laughing. There's nothing cringe in it. It is just a really good, well put together movie, and I absolutely adored it. So, if you're genuinely the type of person who says, oh, Pixar doesn't make anything original, all we get is sequels, please go and support Hoppers and see it. I promise you won't be disappointed. Just saying. It was so good. But I'll go see movies if they're important. If they're important to me. Fuzzy Dice is an easy S tier episode. They did FNAF before FNAF was FNAFing it up, okay? That has to say something. J.G. Quintel, he was smelling Freddy Fazbear from a mile away. Fuzzy Dice is a great episode. I love the buildup of it, of trying to win the Fuzzy Dice with Skee Ball in the arcade and whatnot, and then that big shootout at the end where they're literally shooting the animatronics. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Honestly, better than Busted Card. Better than Grave Sights for me. Better than Brain Eraser. Better than But I Ever See, but not better than Stick Hockey. I think that's a great place for it. That's a great place for it. You know how it is. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to give Hoppers a watch. Genuinely. No more people complaining about Bean Mouth art style, too. Yeah. Um, Everything about Hoppers was really good. The art style was amazing. The story was actually heartfelt and well put together. It had a phenomenal villain. Just everything about it was so good. I cannot express enough that you should go see Hoppers. I was gonna make a review about it, and then bitch ass Schaefer Ellis was all like, "Is Hoppers good or nah?" And I was all like, "Well, I guess I'm not gonna make a review because everybody's gonna watch Schaefer Ellis and not me. So, I guess I have to. If I watch an animated movie, I have to do it literally like before its release date and try and beat them to it. Either way." Watching this while I'm getting ready to go out tonight, send some good vibes my way. Good vibes my way, fellow park employees. Hell yeah. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful evening. Fantastic, wonderful evening. It'll be great. Sugar Rush is also, honestly, I don't know. I struggle to put it in S tier because it is really funny with Pops eating the double. No, man. Those apple fritters were double glazed for mistake. They're not safe for human consumption. Like, it's really good. Honestly, I am going to put an S tier. Bottom of S tier, but I think it's really good. Watching Pops just spaz out and become a tweaker, just like, good show, good show, good show, good show, good show, as he fades into a different reality is really fun. And then watching Muscle Man do that at the end is great. The entire concept of just speeding up really fast is fun. I think it's a phenomenal episode. It's really good. The Bean Mouth art style is fine, probably just over hate for no reason. No, it's awful. Turning Red looks fucking stupid. Elio looks fucking stupid. All the movies that look like that, I personally think look awful. I don't know why they were so fixated on this weird art style. I think it just objectively makes the movies look worse. That's my personal opinion, though. Damn, I might need to go see this movie. It was genuinely really good. Me and my girlfriend had a wonderful time watching that. It was phenomenal. Hoppers was great. Double glazed fritters equals MDMA. I don't think Molly does not feel like eating double glazed apple fritters, or at least it didn't fucking make didn't send me to another reality. I don't think that's the case. I think people just hate the bean mouth art style because it's so overdone. I disagree. I think it just looks like ass. Literally from the first time they used it, I thought it looked horrible. Bad Kiss. Bad Kiss is a fun episode. I think it's a better romance episode where Mordecai is just so rancid it has such disgusting breath that Margaret pulls away from him, so he decides to travel through time to stop it. I think it's fun. It was a good season finale. Probably A tier for me. Definitely not an S tier episode. I think it's more like above Night Owl for me. I think that's fine. Do a Muscle Man impression. Do a impression of Muscle Man. Doing an impression of Cowlos. Doing an impression of Muscle Man eating an Olive Garden. I can't fucking do that. You gotta pay me for fucking impressions right now. My voice hurts. The stream is a lot of talking, and I'm not even halfway done yet. So you know, eventually I'm gonna have to turn this into overdrive. Okay. What is that? What is that? What is that? I know it says death something. Oh, it's Death Punchies, a season 1 episode all the way this late into the ranking. Death Punchies is fun. You got Rigby becoming a sourpuss because he can't be player 1 and he sucks at punchies, so he learns Death Kwon Do. I think their fight at the end is pretty anticlimactic, but also important for their friendship and ultimate characterization for them. So I think it's pretty good. Overall a fun episode. I think it's A tier. It's definitely not an S tier episode. I'd probably put it maybe above Bad Kiss. I think that's fine. What about when my camera goes out? I'll start speedrunning this before my camera goes out. I'm just giving you guys a fun night of listening to me. Because I'm only going to stream for 2.5 hours till my camera goes out, so. One episode left until Exit 9B. Let's rank Exit 9B, okay? Exit 9B was genuinely the most hype cartoon special when I was growing up. Everything about it was so beautiful. I remember seeing the little countdown timer at the top of my screen while I was watching Adventure Time or whatever show, waiting for Exit 9B. It was so unbelievably hype as a kid. I was shaking with excitement for Exit 9B. It was so exciting, and they delivered on every single front. Getting to watch every single villain that they fought before Return, getting to watch that awesome battle, getting to watch everybody's memories get scrambled, getting to to C. You know who else is C equals 8? It has just everything you could want from a regular show episode, and was such a great episode for their first big special. I absolutely adored it. It's an easy S tier. Exit 9B is probably... I don't think it's better than Just Set Up the Chairs, but I think it's better than This Is My Jam. Like, everything above these are just, like, certified regular show classics, and although this had the hype and, like, the stakes to make it truly special, I think there's something about every single episode above it that just means more to me than Exit 9B, so I'm gonna put that there. Genuine question, Exit 9B or Jimmy Timmy Power Hour? I'm going 9B. I would go with Exit 9B. If you're thinking more Jimmy Neutron, I would say the Jimmy Neutron, like... versus the Darkness or whatever was a lot more hype than the Jimmy Timmy Power special. Personally, for me. Personally. That's just how I view it, though. How many episodes do I have left? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 times 12? 14 times 12? What the hell is that? That's like 100, and then God, my math skills. I haven't had to do math in a while. 14 times 12, 140, 154, 100 and fucking 168. Is that right? Is that right, guys? Did I math it right? 168? I think so. I still have 168 episodes to do. Geez, I'm not even fucking halfway, even remotely. I haven't even done 100 episodes. Jesus. You are correct, Cowman. Wishology Trilogy was peak. Fairly Odd Parents, hello. Hell yes. Cowlos can count so high. 156? 168. I got 168. But maybe I'm wrong. Because 10 times 100, 10 times 14 is 140, plus 28 for the two more. That's fucking 168, baby. Under the Hood is a good episode. I like Park Avenue as a villain. I like all the spray painting. It's definitely not my favorite episode. Probably beats here, honestly. I put it more around LO Governor and Out of Commission. I think that's a better spot for it. I like the side plot of Muscle Man getting fired. You know who else's couch smells like a pile of butts? Yeah, it's all right. Not the best. It's all right. Pretty decent. I'm going to start going a little bit faster with these because I haven't even done 100 episodes yet. He can count higher than Steve from Brickleberry, no doubt. Hell yeah. $5 from Warren Mitchell. Thank you so much, man. The donations go a long way in helping me out. Douchiest thing Mordecai or Rigby has ever done. Rigby is either making Mordecai take a shit on the floor in front of the woman that he likes, or faking Mordecai's rejection letter into college, which is just absolutely abhorrent. And then Mordecai, I don't know, being unsupportive when Rigby was graduating high school and just being a straight up dick just because Rigby was doing better than him after Mordecai had made fun of Rigby for being lesser than him for the past 7 years. And then when Rigby starts doing good, he can't handle it, so he becomes a straight up asshole. That's probably it. Mordecai pisses me off a lot more. Starter Pack is a solid episode. It's Thomas's first episode being a full member of the park. It's just pranks. The Thomas and Muscle Man stuff at the end where Muscle Man fakes being super angry and pretends to kill Thomas is fun. It's a fun episode. Probably just B tier for me. I put it above LO Governor. No, definitely lower than that. Maybe below The Best Burger in the World. I think that's a solid spot for that one. I remember when Random Joe said that the finale sucked just because Blu-ray didn't show up in the montage sequence. Like, yeah, man, she's a plot device character. What did you expect? Why would anybody be expecting fucking Blu-ray? I wouldn't. Terror Tales of the Park 2. That's not the one with Jebediah Townhouse. That's the one where they're driving. It's the one with Party Bus. Yeah, I don't like this one as much. Honestly, this is a C tier Terror Tales. I mean, it's fine. Probably like around Access Denied or Gut Model. It just doesn't have the best stories. They're really not that interesting compared to the majority. Not really my favorite. It might have the Smashing Pumpkins one, but I didn't like it very much. Pie Contest is cool. Pie Contest has a good villain. I'm Promise Pie. I can help you. I can help you win the competition. You just gotta make sure you don't come out no matter what you hear. I like Promise Pie as a villain. I like them judging all the pies. It's honestly a really fun episode that I'm gonna put at the top of, not the top of A tier. I'd put it below Skip Strikes. No, below Prankless. Yeah, I think that's a great spot for it for now. 150-piece kit is going straight to S tier. This is Benson's moment. Benson's time to shine. He proves that he is just so fucking cool within this episode. I straight up love Benson in this episode where he actually does the 150-piece kit. His skeleton literally catches on fire as he does it. Nobody believed in Benson but himself, and he was able to do it. I love it. I love it. I adore it. Easy S tier for me. Probably not better than anything above it, but yeah, I like it a lot. Starter pack, more like wasted potential. Yeah, he did have a lot of wasted potential. It's very sad. Very sad. Bald Spot's good, mainly for Muscle Man's vigorous shaking boobs. I like them shaking violently. That was pretty cool. Everything else is alright. I didn't want you to know that I'm bald. You know, that's pretty solid. It's, I don't know, a lot of people hate this episode. I think it's like one of the worst reviewed episodes in the series, but I thought it was fine. Like, it's decent. Like, I'd put it in B tier. Probably underneath Hello Governor. I think that's a fine spot. Yeah, top tier Benson episode. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Guys Night's an S tier. Guys Night is easily an S tier. It's got the milk challenge, and we get to watch Pops prove his worth as one of the guys. Chanting. And when they go to the milk world, I love it. God, I wish I could be Pops. I would love to go to a milk world where there's just these milk people who bring me milk. I fucking would love that. God, I could go for a cup of dairy right now, and I would drink it and savor it and love it. God, I love milk. What's not to love about milk? It's milk. Who couldn't love milk? In this episode, it's got milk. I love Guys Night. I love the vibe of the episode. I love the fun that they have in the beginning. It is just such a vibe. I absolutely adore this episode. I would probably put it, maybe below Death Bear. Or maybe above Death Bear. Just above Death Bear. Cowlos, didn't you say you'd do the milk challenge at some point? 50,000 subscribers. I'm doing the milk challenge and karaoke at a karaoke bar as Pops. That's what I'm doing. Good night, just a dead corpse. Have a wonderful evening. Make your friend poo on the floor sounds wild for a child cartoon, but I remember I grew up on Squidbillies. Yeah, Squidbillies was a pretty wild experience. I'd keep the little milk goblins in a tank and feed it cheese. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, then. One pull-up is fun. Mainly for watching Rigby become super buff. I like his progression with his relationship with Eileen, all that good stuff, and him eventually doing the one pull-up. I like it. It's great. It's a good regular show episode. Has everything you can need. Solid A tier episode. Probably worse than Muscle Mentor. Bottom of A tier just for now. Just for now. The Christmas special is an easy S tier. It's one of my favorite Christmas specials ever animated. It is just so unbelievably good. The balls to have Santa literally get shot in the beginning is so great. All of the challenges that they have to do to throw away the box into the lava is great. The finale against Quilgan, who is a great villain, falling into that pit of lava with the music, the bells or whatever, just queuing in as Mordecai and Rigby risk their lives just to save Christmas. It's thrilling. It's great. It's wonderful. It's one of the best Christmas specials of all time. I fucking love it. Easy S tier. Better than Guys Night, better than Camping Can Be Cool, better than Skunked, better than Fancy Restaurant, better than Busted Cart, better than Grave Sites, better than Brain Eraser, better than But I Ever See, better than Fuzzy Dice, better than Stick Hockey, better than Weekend at Benson's, yeah, better than This Is My Jam, I'd say so. Better than Exit 9B, though? That'd be crazy. I don't think it's better than Exit 9B, but I think that's a great spot for it. I love the Christmas special. It's so good. It's so good. One of my favorites for sure. Oh yeah, the Christmas special went harder than it had to. They went so hard for it. I wish they had like a part 2 of the Christmas. I know they have more Christmas episodes. One of them is really good, but TGI Tuesday, it's really good, but I feel like it's mainly only remembered for the Ballroom Blitz scene where they go against each other in the Ballroom Blitz dance. Ballroom Blitz. Oh, well, you know, it does have that one scene. How big were they? Oh, these balls were huge, you know, with Benson talking about a nutsack. So, yeah, it's pretty decent. Probably just B tier, though. It's really only remembered for one scene. I'd probably put it better than Bald Spot. I think that's a fine episode. The only Christmas special this show has, by the way, it has Christmas in Space. It has Christmas in Space and White Elephant Gift Exchange, which, I mean, I don't know. It's none of them are as hype, but they're still Christmas episodes. Can we appreciate how peak most of the regular show episodes are, excluding the Christmas party one with Margaret? Oh, yeah, that Christmas episode. Yeah, we should appreciate it. J.G. Quintel made some really good stuff, man. Firework Run is good. Hector's a good guy. The South of the Line Chili Rellenos, all the drug cartel references are pretty thrilling, especially for a kid's cartoon. I enjoy it the majority of the time. The big finale with Hector's death is a lot of fun. So I'd put it a solid A tier episode, probably below My Mom for me personally. A lot of people might put that as an S tier episode. I personally have never been the biggest fan of it, but I can understand that it is one of the best episodes of regular show for sure. The Longest Weekend. Wow, we got finally another thing going into the F tier. The Longest Weekend is going to go straight to the bottom of the list for being the most boring episode in all of regular show. I think it only has a couple of scenes that genuinely work for me. For example, actually, I'm going to put it above its time, honestly. Just for one scene in which Muscle Man is in his trailer and he's hallucinating and he sees Starla as a chicken wing just going, "I miss you, Mitch." I think that's really funny. Everything else is really boring. I just don't care for it. Not about it. It's just average. But, you know, it's just okay. I don't really want to watch it ever again. That's the problem with it. Do I still have the bottle of Teletubby oil on the desk? No, I don't know where oh. Here's my oil that I used to oil up as a Teletubby for my Teletubby video. Yeah, of course. I always got oil on hand in case I have to oil up. You know how it is. Yo, Cowlos, I forgot to say I have a regular show comic book signed by one of the creators. That's fucking awesome, dude. Good for you. Oh, yeah. Sandwich of Death is a really good episode. I like all the battles. It's a very action-paced episode where Benson eats a sandwich and they gotta fight all the way up to the Sandwich of Death, like Grandmaster. It's a really fun episode action-wise. I'm honestly gonna put this in S tier solely because of the action. I think it just stretches way past a bunch of episodes, but it's gonna be bottom of S tier, but just action-wise, easily earns that. They did so good. So good with that episode. Ace Balthazar Lives has always been kind of boring to me. I like Ace Balthazar, I guess, as a character. Crash, crash, crash. But it's just kind of whatever to me. So I'm going to honestly throw it into low B tier, I'm thinking. No, maybe low C tier. Probably below Temp Check. No, below Appreciation Day. I think that's a better spot for it. I don't know. I've always just found that episode to be insanely mid. Hey, Cowlos, was CJ nearly killing Margaret's parents okay? I mean, it's obviously not okay, but a lot of people like to demonize CJ when she was clearly acting in good reasons for that. Like, you know, she just got cheated on. She was doing all that nonsense. And then all of a sudden she sees the guy that she's supposed to be with up in a helicopter with the girl that he just kissed. So she overreacted. If CJ was just a normal girl, she probably would have just gotten angry and left. So, I don't know. They just tried to demonize her and try to make her as bad as Margaret and Mordecai, which always rubbed me the wrong way, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we should demonize CJ for having a normal reaction. It's not necessarily her fault that she turns into a giant fucking thundercloud when things are getting a little bit too silly. You know? You still got the maid dress? Yeah, I do. I sure do. Sure do. It's sitting in the closet. I thought about wearing it for the stream, but changed my mind on that one. Do Our Diapers a fine episode, I guess. I don't know. I think it's a little bit boring. The climax of Mordecai eating a bunch of mints is whatever. I'm just gonna put it low C tier. Yeah, honestly below C. I'll put it below C there. It's just boring. Like, I don't really care for it. Like, unless you're super invested in Mordecai and Margaret, then you'll like it, but I'm just not about it. Cowlos Margaret cosplay? Man, that would fucking pull views, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. How about the red goggles? No, I'm going to order that suit very soon. I've already looked and found all the stuff for it, but soon. I'm just taking a break from cosplays because I was doing a lot of abhorrent cosplays. I sat in that maid outfit for 16 hours making that video, so yeah, no, I'm just taking a little cosplay break. How much for Rainbow Dash cosplay to return to fight Teletubby cos? I'm not doing that again, guys. No. Quips is one of the most boring episodes in the series, other than Zingo. It's really boring, and all of his fucking jokes are just kind of whatever. I get it; they're all dad jokes. If you find dad jokes funny, they're great. But it's just him making the shittiest jokes the entire time. And the climax is, oh man, Skips and him are in a box. Skips has to say, "You're not funny." It's just boring. D tier. Yeah, probably worse than Replaced, but I'd put it higher than Do Me a Solid. Caveman, it's a fine episode, I guess. I don't know. Again, just kind of boring to me. I'd put it above Cruisin', I'd say. I don't know. It's just, again, like, it's a great love story for Greg and Diane and how much they love each other, but ultimately it just doesn't do a whole lot. It's just, oh, let's make the caveman super smart. We made him smart, and then all of a sudden his woman with the big voluptuous forehead doesn't love him anymore, so they freeze him again, and that's the end of it. It's just kind of whatever for me. Hey, your name is Cowlos and cows are female. Are you secretly a woman? I don't think so, judging by the thing in my penile area, but I might be a woman. Who knows? I can lactate, obviously, so who knows? Who knows what I could do? That's My Television is fun action-wise. They do a lot of stuff with chase scenes in this episode. RGB2 being a little gremlin inside of a box was pretty shocking. I would go ahead and put this episode in probably A tier. I don't think it really has enough action to make me be like Sandwich of Death, like it was that cool, but it's a solid A tier episode. I would probably put it better than Video Game Wizards. I think that's a great spot for it. Imagine if towards the end of the stream, like right when it's about to wrap up, Grave pulls up with a $6,700 donation for you to watch the Piss and Poop Show. I wouldn't be surprised if Grave shows up and donates me something to do something heinous, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Chat type F if you would crack Margaret. You guys want to have sex with a sentient bird? That's a little freaky. Little freaky. A bunch of full-grown geese. Now, listen, when I make the actual video, a bunch of people are going to be like, a bunch of baby ducks was so low. It's because a bunch of full-grown geese exists, which is literally a bunch of baby ducks. But even better, we get anime battles in here. The rain in this scene, the battle. It's all so unbelievably good. I love it. They kick the geese's ass, and even the build-up to the ducks returning to have the ultimate anime-style battle is still wonderful. Like with Mordecai and Rigby trying to chase the geese away, or the geese just, like, maliciously attacking Pops. It's all very enjoyable. It's easily an S-tier episode. I would say it's better than Sandwich of Death, better than 150-piece kit, better than Sugar Rush, better than Death Bear. Man, it's getting rough. I'd say right above Skunked for me. I think is a great spot for a bunch of full-grown geese. I think it's a very solid episode. Very solid. Actually, where the heck is Grave? Always seems to pop up at the wildest times. Who knows? I love the geese as reoccurring villains. Yeah, the geese are very good villains. Very good villains. Fool Me Twice is also an S-tier episode. This is a very overlooked episode, but I think it's so great. I think it's so funny. I think them going on a Japanese game show is really great, and having Shinhara, that's the game show host name. With his giant fist and his obsession with punching people is great. Benson is awesome in this episode. It's just ultimately a lot of fun. I would honestly go ahead and put this episode right behind Skunked, but above Camping Can Be Cool. It's a great episode. I think it's a great episode. Limousine Lunchtime. This episode is also really good. I think it's more A tier than S tier. Them like destroying Maylard's limo and going into the limousine demolition derby and fighting Limosaurus is really cool. Actually, it's going S tier because that's just the most regular show sentence I've ever said. Probably bottom of S tier for me, but it's just so cool. I love it. It's great. We needed more reoccurring villains as characters in regular show. I bet the Lost Tapes is going to have a lot of callbacks to specific villains. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Hammer again or, like, GBF again. Cowlos, you surviving the Baka Blitz? Oh, you know it. Baka Blitz. Baka Blitz. Oh, man, we're getting there. We're getting there on this list. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting through this. We're getting through it together. Together, this is what we're doing. Picking up Margaret is okay. It really never did anything to get that next level for me. The main thing that I remember from it is Mordecai, put your phone away, which, you know, isn't really saying a lot in terms of overall enjoyment. So it's fine. Not the best thing I've ever said, but I like it. It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put it, behind Benson Be Gone. I think that's a fine place for it. I think it could have been way better if they like gave it more time for the chase scene with the wickets, but overall it was just fine. We're all in this together. You're going to make like 80 people start yawning too. I am? Oh, because I yawned. I thought you meant I was being boring. I'm just getting tired. This is a lot of talking. Kill It Radio. Kill It Radio is fun. I mean, mainly for that sweet, succulent song. I used to be a loser, hanging with my loser friends. But the first time that we made out made my neck hair stand on end. Oh, Storla! Storla! The build up to it is also really cool with DJ Donnie G. The song is great. The running out of the building while it's exploding is a lot of fun. Overall, a fun episode. Definitely A tier for me. I would probably put it behind, that's Video Game Wizards. I think that's a fine spot for it. Carter and Briggs is fun. I like the donut concept. It really doesn't get to that next level for me. I think it's just a fun episode. Probably bottom of A tier for me. That's about all I could say about it. I like all the donuts. I like the competition, but it doesn't really get to that next level. What is your opinion on High Five Ghost's lack of character moments? It's really sad because he does have the potential to be a really cool character, as seen in episodes like the Lightning Strike episode, for example, New Bro on Campus, the Dome Experiment where he takes a leader role, and then the Celia episode. He has a lot of potential. They just never gave him that time, mainly because J.G. Quintel didn't want to do the voice. But then why not just hire a new voice actor? It doesn't take that much effort to make them sound like a ghost. So, Skip Stress is a pretty badass episode. I think it takes everything that works so well about Skip Strikes and Fist of Justice and just, like, exemplifies it because... like, Skips is a very hardworking guy. Seeing everybody learn to appreciate him and ultimately having this giant battle against their stress on top of this mountain after ringing the gong is really cool. I'm going to put it at the bottom of S tier, but it's a very solid, very good episode. I love it. All this talking, like, makes my phlegm come up and it makes it like I get the sniffles. I'm a sniffling feller. Cool Cubed is one of the most underwhelming and boring episodes in my opinion. Like, it's fun to watch Muscle Man become smart, but I don't know. I just thought it was very uninteresting with the robot reveal. It was just kind of whatever. And then the explosion running out of the building, also kind of whatever. I feel like it is just missing what it needs to go to the next level. It's probably a D tier episode. I'd honestly put it like top of D tier for now. Top of D tier. Drink water, man. Oh yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I'm going to keep powering through, though. Just got here. Where's 9B? Exit 9B is all the way up here. Currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in 10th place on the list. In 10th place. Johnny D actually did survive, though. Yeah, DJ Johnny G survived, so we know of. Maybe he just went and died later. Trailer Trash is fun. It's the Mad Max episode. I do like everybody coming together to help Muscle Man to keep his trailer, fixing it up. And I think the entire finale with all the Mad Max stuff is a lot of fun. I think it's just a solid A tier regular show episode. I would probably put it like behind Trucker Hall of Fame. I think it's good, but not the best. Meteor Moves is just kind of whatever. I'm going to put it like low C tier. I just think it's kind of boring. Like, again, it's just a Margaret and Mordecai episode, and when you're 12 years old, sure, maybe you care about Mordecai and Margaret, will they, won't they nonsense, but I just don't really give a fuck. It's a hard episode on rewatch. Literally the best and most funny part of that episode is Rigby being sick of Mordecai not making a move and going, friend zone, friend zone, friend zone, and just screaming at him. So, yeah, it's just weird. Not really my favorite. Bottom of C tier. But I guess it's cool for them finally getting together. I just think it's ultimately pointless because literally 2 episodes later they break up. So what was the point? Does that say fancy? Oh, Family Barbecue. Family Barbecue is a pretty decent relationship episode. I say it's B tier for me. I would probably put it above TGI Tuesday. I really just like it for the cannonball contest, and it is nice to see Mordecai trying to get the respect of Margaret's dad. And it's fun nonetheless. It doesn't do anything that extra, that amazing, but it's fine. It's fine for the most part. The Last Laserdisc Player is a classic. I think it's A tier. I think it's a little bit overrated. I do like the battle at the end against the VHS and the one guy becoming the last Laserdisc Guardian and stuff. All that stuff is very cool. So overall, pretty solid, pretty enjoyable. I would put it. I don't know. People might get mad at me if I put it too low because it is a classic. I'd put it below Firework Run, but above Peeps. I think that's fine for it. I think it's a little bit overhyped. Just a tad, just a smidge overhyped there. Country Club is fun. I like watching the Country Club guy get turned into a toilet. I like the battle at the end, but they really just like started leading into the same formula every time of just a big battle at the end. Like they kind of all feel the same. Like the gimmick here is that the villain gets turned into a toilet. It's just not my favorite episode. Again, it just kind of felt like it was getting stagnant in season 5. So it's just kind of whatever. I would like put it maybe a higher B tier behind Muscle Woman. Like, it's a solid, fine episode. I just feel like at this point in the series, when they made this episode, we had already seen a million episodes just like that of regular show, so it's just not my favorite, personally. I do like Blind Trust a lot. Like, realistically, it doesn't make sense for them to all tie each other together, and then Rigby is carrying Benson and Mordecai, swinging like a monkey through the trees. But I like Benson getting blinded. I like all the build-up to it, with Benson being afraid to trust them. I think there's some great sequences there. It's a lot of fun, but overall, it's just kind of... like it's not gonna get all the way to S tier. I think it's a solid A tier episode. Probably above Carter and Briggs. Maybe behind Trailer Trashed. I think that's a great spot for it. I think that's a fine spot. Cowlos, you got Cool Cubed and Cube Bros mixed. Oh shit, I did. That's a good call out. This is Cool Cubed, not Cube Bros. Oh man, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person. Cool Cubed is actually a lot better than Cube Bros. Cool Cubed is with the freeze! The return of Coffee, except he's a brain freeze. Again, I don't like the reuse of Coffee because, I don't know, when your show's only been running for 4 years, do you really need to do a callback to one of your most iconic villains? It just felt a little bit strange, a little bit out there for me. So, I don't know, I'd put it like more B tier. I'm going to put it below Cool Bikes. The Power can go above it. I need to actually move the Power up. The Power is the first episode and deserves a little bit more credit. It's a fun episode. I'm going to put it back up next to Hello Governor. I think that's a lot better for it. But either way, okay, there's that. We're at the 2 hour and 10 minute mark, which means I probably have another 15 to 20 minutes of camera time. So I'm going to start speed running through this a little bit. What's the first S tier? I can't read it. The first in the S tier is Rage Against the TV, the Hammer episode. We're gonna start speed running a little bit because I still have what was it? Was it 12 across or 14 across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 times 10. Oh my god, I still have 140 fucking episodes, everyone. Oh. Okay, I could do this. I gotta speed run a little bit. All right, World's Best Boss. World's Best Boss, you got the battle against the World's Best Boss who comes out of a box. It's fun. It's great to see a Benson appreciation episode. I love that aspect of it. So I would honestly put World's Best Boss pretty high up there. It has the same vibes as Excellent and Fancy Restaurant. But again, it's just one of those brawl episodes that has been done a million times. So, you know, maybe above Peeps. I think that's a fine spot for it. Last Meal. Last Meal has the passionate and sexy, oh so delicious makeout between Mitch Sorenstein and Starla. I won't let you die without a taste of your most favorite food. As they start passionately kissing each other. It has a food eating contest against death, but yeah, it's just fine. I'd probably put it, you know, below Under the Hood. I think that's a fine spot for it. Sleep Fighter is pretty decent. Again, it's just one of those brawl episodes. I do like the Huxtable dolls as villains, and I like Muscle Man at the beginning where he's just beating people up in his sleep. I like that aspect of it a lot, so I think it's a very fun episode. I would put it in A tier, probably behind, I don't know, Think Positive. I think that's a great spot for it. Okay. Party repeat. Party repeat really doesn't have a lot going for it. They go into the lab to save Benson after he becomes a party machine. The only part of the episode I really like is when they say Party Pete, and it turns out his name isn't Party Pete. His name, he's all like, "Oh, actually, I'm not Party Pete at all. My name is Party Hammenwerfel, and I really like doing Sudoku." I like that aspect of the episode. Everything else is just kind of whatever, lame ass. I'd put it in C tier, probably behind Gut Model. I mean, Party P really wasn't the character that I wanted to see come back anyway. Thoughts on the regular show movie, Cowie Boy? The regular show movie's coming. It's down here. We'll get to that eventually. Stake Me Amadeus is definitely okay. I mean, it brings back the Capicola gang, the animatronics, but it just didn't really do a whole lot for me. The shootout was very anticlimactic. This episode just exists for Margaret to be all like, "I can't be your boyfriend. I mean, your girlfriend. Margaret might be a dude, but I haven't seen under that. I haven't seen the care package, so I'm gonna say she's a woman." It's a fine episode. It's not the best. Again, it's just one of those like lackluster relationship episodes. I'd put it below C there. It's like better than Do or Diaper, but it's just kind of whatever. Free Cake. I've been pretty harsh on Free Cake because I don't know. I've changed since I last talked about regular show. I think it's fine for the most part. I think it's funny. It's just Rigby is so like awful in this episode that it makes me hate his character a lot, especially when Skips is like on the ground decaying. You can watch his nipple disintegrate, and Rigby still doesn't want to give up the cake to save his friend. That just kind of pisses me off a little bit. It's funny. I put it like low B tier though. Like it's like a house rules type beat, like behind starter pack. That seems fine. Laundry Woes is a fucking ass horrible episode. It's going in F tier, above Do Me a Solid. It's just awful to watch Mordecai just see Margaret's sweater and just being all like, "Oh, Margaret, oh!" and driving all the way and being a dick to Rigby, shoving Rigby out of the car, ultimately just to realize that he shouldn't go and do it with Margaret. It's just lame. Don't like it at all. I haven't seen the care package as a new one for me to hear. We needed more moments as death as a villain. I agree. Silver Dude's a fun episode, mainly for Mordecai and Rigby rapping the entire time. Psychically linked in. I know what you're thinking. Oh fuck, I can't think of a good one. Biting. Zombies strut at the dead of night. I can't remember them. I can't remember the raps. I'm such a fucking failure. But either way, Silver Dude is a fun episode. Honestly, bottom of A tier for me though. It does some cool things, but it's mainly just the raps holding it together. Everything else is just fine. The Silver Dude is ultimately a really boring villain. Benson's car is fun, but honestly forgettable. It's mainly just remembered for Benson's crash out when his car explodes. I think the guy who's like a parody of Z1, I can't quite remember what the movie is. The bounty hunter's cool, but everything else is just fine. It's just whatever. Probably low B tier. Probably below Cool Bikes, I think is a fine spot for that one. Every Meat Burritos is a fun episode. I think the battle at the end is really cool where they fight Barry in slow motion. I like their persistence to try to get the burritos. We get some great Muscle Man foot content where we get a zoom in on his foot as he like caresses his car and tries to get it to start. I liked that. It's an A tier episode. Probably above Trailer Trashed. There you go. Wall Buddy is one of the worst episodes in the series. It is just such a horrible progression for Rigby's character, going in F tier. Probably above Laundry Woes, though. It is just so unbelievably stupid to have Rigby act this way in season 5 after we've slowly watched his character get better and better, forming a bond with Eileen, becoming like just I hate every single aspect of this episode. Rigby is a dirty, stinky raccoon. He has trash everywhere. Yet because Mordecai doesn't want to pick up his slop, pick up Rigby's garbage, he is going to get this Wall Buddy and just wreak havoc on the park. And then the thing that makes it even worse is the fact that Mordecai fucking forgives him at the end of the episode. That is just bullshit. Mordecai's like, "It's our mess." No, it's stupid. Rigby should have learned his lesson and moved on and cleaned his shit. That episode would be 1,000 times better if at the end Rigby was like, "Oh, you're right," and cleaned all of it up, made it look spick and span, but he just wasted your time. Ass episode. Skips in Time is fun. It's where Skips from the past comes into the future. I don't know. It's really cool for Tecmo and the Time NATO and stuff, but overall it's just pretty average to me. It never did anything that interesting, so I'd put it like below Free Cake. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Survival Skills is a decent episode, where they forget the tortillas and they hurt Benson's feelings, so they go and look for tortillas, and then they eat bark and just go insane for a couple of hours in the woods. It's fun. It's good. I like it. I'd say it's still B tier though, probably behind The Power. I think that's a fine spot for it. Terror Tales at the Park 3 is actually really good. I think this is where we have Jebediah Townhouse, which is one of the best Terror Tales that they ever did. It's really entertaining. So probably higher. It doesn't get anywhere close to the first Terror Tales, at least for me. Actually, I feel like they're kind of equivalent of each other, but I still think it's worse than some of these episodes, like Jinx, for example, or Rigby's Body. So I'm gonna put it there, just right underneath that one. Are you going to write the? Are you going to write the Are you going to write the regular show pilot with Pops? Do you mean rank? Because I already did rank. I ranked first day. I think I put it in A tier. It's somewhere in here, I swear. Tance is a fun episode. It's definitely just okay. They remake the Tance. That's pretty much it. Nothing really that wonderful, I guess, you know. It's just pretty fucking average, I'd say. I don't know, pretty average for me. House rules. Kelowna rules with the $15 donation. Thank you for donating again. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Genuinely helps me out so much. Before your camera goes, just wanted to say thank you for your reviews. All I need are funny voices and crazy shows. Keep at it, dog. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Donations help a lot, especially because the videos haven't been doing as good recently. Just helps me out a lot. I really appreciate you so much. That goes a long way. Thank you. Back to it. Bank Shot's a good episode. We get more Dawn. This is like the only other episode where we really get a lot of Dawn. I think it's phenomenal. It's a lot of fun. I think Bank Shot is a really fun game, and it's good to see Rigby like struggle against Cash. I think Cash is a fun villain. I'd say it's still a pretty average episode though. I put it above Country Club. Power Tower is fun. We get to see Muscle Man just, you know, shake his oily body and do the shredder and compete against the muscly, oiled up power building man or powerlifting man. Overall, really good. I'd put it in A tier, probably bottom of A tier though. It's really only fun for seeing Muscle Man really buff and do the shredder. The pilot with Pops, like the man from Lollyland? Is that what you mean? Because I don't think that's on here, but maybe I would do that for the video. The Thanksgiving special is really good. I'm going to put the Thanksgiving special in the bottom of S tier. I think it's really good. It's really enjoyable. I mainly like it for, sure, it's great to have all that food, but really what puts you in a better mood is sitting down next with your best buddies and having quality time with your family. Yeah, it's not about stuffing or gravy. All the food is just bonus now, don't you see? I love the Thanksgiving special. It's such a good song. It actually captures the true meaning of Thanksgiving. It's everything you need. I love it. I adore it. It's going in S tier. The Heart of the Stuntman. It's a pretty fun episode. I put it in A tier. I'm going to stop giving full descriptions for this because it's 2 hours, 20 minutes. The camera's going to die any minute. So we're just going to full on speed run this shit. I might say a couple things here and there, but this will eventually become a full-length, like 2 to 3 hour video in which I discuss all of these in a little bit more detail. So, yeah. Cringe episode, in my opinion? Are you talking about the Thanksgiving special? The Thanksgiving special is fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Cowlos, when you posting your cover of the song? I don't know. Like the Footloose one? That'll be 50K. Okay, New Year's Kiss, pretty average, pretty shit. I don't really care for more relationship drama going into season 5. Will they, won't they with CJ? Pretty ass. I'd put it above Do or Diaper and above Meteor Moves, but ultimately just not that good. Dodge This took away my sweet fucking dodgeball episode. You're going in F tier. Fuck you. I would have loved a regular show episode that is fully focused on dodgeball, but they had to make it a shit ass relationship episode between CJ and Mordecai instead of focusing on dodgeball. It's so stupid. I hate it. It makes me angry. Please Cowlos karaoke. 50,000 subscribers, man. Dressed up as Pops. Portable Toilet is a lot more fun in terms of relationship. I like exploring CJ's character a little bit more in a lot more of a fun way. It's ultimately a B tier for me. Probably below Free Skips in Time. I think that's fine. The postcard's really good. It's one of the only High Five Ghost episodes, but it's sad that it's not good enough to even get into A tier. I would put it more above Muscle Woman into the top of B tier. Rigby in the Sky with Burrito is a painfully average episode and doesn't really like extend to the next level for me. It's just something that I could like I could give or take it in the series. It's honestly C tier. Like, it's funny, but it's just not the best. Like, I just don't really care about it. It's one of the weaker episodes for sure. I'd put it below temp check. Journey to the Bottom of the Crash Pit is also a pretty forgettable episode. I think it's fine. I think the car locks are funny. I think Rigby's reaction to almost dying in the car is funny, but everything else is just pretty sloppy. Like, it's just, again, season 5 was just kind of boring compared to most seasons. Saving Time is really only good for "This is the clock song, we're setting all the clocks wrong." It does have some good tension with, it does have some good tension within it, but it's ultimately just a B tier episode for me. Like, it really only has the clock song. I remember that was an ad for a while for regular show with them singing that. I think I'll put it behind Survive. Oh my god, the fucking hiccups! I'm gonna kill myself! Sorry. Guitar of Rock is a much better episode. I think this can go bottom of A tier. I like everything with Benson and Mordecai teaming up. Benson, Mordecai, and Rigby teaming up to go to the Rockstar Underworld. I think it's a lot of fun. Skip's story is an easy S tier. They managed to deliver so unbelievably hard on Skip's having a wonderful, well thought out backstory. I'm going to go ahead and put that behind A Bunch of Full-Grown Geese. It's emotional, it's sad. I think they did a great job exploring Mona's character in such a short amount of time and giving Skips a tragic but awesome backstory to explain who he is and how he became the person that he is. I think it's great. I love it. I love it. Okay. Return of the Mordecai and Rigby's is a really horrible, like, sequel to Mordecai and the Rigby's. They did not do a very good job. I think Keeping It Cool is ultimately a pretty goddamn lame song. I'm gonna put this above Cruisin' behind Caveman. Bad Portrait. It's fine for the most part, I guess. I don't know. It's cool to explore Mordecai's like past with being an artist, but it's ultimately just kind of whatever. Not really my favorite. I think it's like pretty average. I'd put it behind The Best Burger in the World. Video 101 is a good Eileen episode, but I don't know. Again, it's just kind of boring. I think it's more of a wholesome episode than anything. Again, just average. I'm gonna put it behind Bad Portrait. That's fine. I Like You High is also a really boring episode. It's basically the equivalent of Butt Dial, but I think it's a little bit better in terms of Mordecai actually wanting to ask out CJ and approaching his feelings a lot better than Butt Dial. I think it's a lot more entertaining in that regard, and I'm actually glad that he was making progressions with CJ, but I don't know, it's just basically the same thing as Butt Dial, and there goes my fucking camera. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so I'll still speed run through the last little bits of this, but we'll just still do this a little bit fast. I don't want to leave you guys out. Guitar of Rock is an S because of, oi mate, can I borrow a pen? I mean, that one part is S tier, but I wouldn't say the entire episode as a whole is S tier. Playday is fine. Again, just a average regular show episode. Doesn't really do anything that wonderful. It's just overall there for me. I think Real Date is a much better episode. Expert or Liar is probably one of my favorite Rigby episodes. I'm going to go ahead and put this bottom of S tier. It's really fun to see Rigby get their redemption. It's fun to see Benson seeking out to actually help Rigby, and that final finale against Burt Coleman and the Donkey Kong thing was a lot of fun. I liked that a lot. Catching the Wave. Catching the Wave. Why, nature? Why? It's a fun Pops episode. I like watching him surf. I like watching everything with Dr. Henry. I think it's fun, nonetheless. I think it's great. I'd put it low A tier, though. It doesn't do anything that amazing. I think it's just a fun Pops episode. Definitely one of the better Pops episodes. Gold Watch, just another painfully average one. I think it tackles some interesting things like Benson and them getting arrested, but doesn't do anything that amazing, at least for me. So not A tier. I'd probably put it like above Country Club. I think that's a fine spot for it. Paint Job. I don't know. Paint Job is, again, Rigby just acting like a dick so late into the series that he doesn't want to do his job. And it just doesn't add a lot for me. And again, it's just one of those episodes where the main, like, clinging joke is Benson's car getting destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one right below Journey to the Bottom of a Crash Pit. I just don't think it does a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and move Dizzy up a little bit above Caveman. I think that's a much better spot for it. Take the Cake is a okay episode, I guess. Like, it's fine. It's a fine thing. I don't know. I like the surprise against Maylard. I like the beginning of it with the crazy cake ladies. Cake, gonna cake, lion cutter's gonna get cut. I like that aspect, but everything else is just kind of fine. Good night, Mystical Moon. Have a wonderful evening. It's just average B tier for me. I'd put it above. Above Yes Dude Yes. I'm gonna move Yes Dude Yes a little bit lower on there. Skips in the Saddle is an ultimately unnecessary episode that doesn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna put this in low C tier, probably next to Cruisin'. It's just ultimately pointless to have a Skip story where he talks about Mona and then immediately, like 5 episodes later, have him want some of that good succulent vagina. Like, it's just a little bit odd. Like to immediately do that right then. Thomas Fights Back is actually going to go all the way up into S tier. I don't think it's better than any of these episodes above it, but I think it does a phenomenal job in making Thomas a interesting character right before he was sucked away from us. I think that's the biggest problem with it, because he did have so much potential as a character, and they were finally doing cool stuff with him just for him to go away. I think Thomas Fights Back is a great episode, watching him infiltrate Gene's ranks, watching him like wrestle Muscle Man, watching him have this awesome plan. It was all very enjoyable. I just think Thomas was taken away a little bit too soon. It's just a shame. Bachelor Party Zingo. Definitely a lot better for a Quips episode. I would definitely say it's much better. I liked it a lot more. But I don't really know where I would rank it necessarily, because it is good. I like the wing battle. I like Skip's actually trying to help his cousin. I think Quips is toned down a lot, and he's actually a lot more entertaining. So I'm honestly, surprisingly, I'm going to put it in B tier. I'm going to put it low A tier. I think that's a fine spot for it. Oh my God, still so many fucking episodes. We're getting there. We're almost to season 6 nonsense. 10 Trouble is just, again, a kind of a boring episode. It's really only the Starla and Starla's sister fight at the end with the mud that is supposed to keep you really entertained, but it doesn't do a whole lot for me other than that. It's just kind of whatever. Not really about it. I'm gonna put it low B tier. It's just forgettable. Real Date is, again, I know I'm not really going higher. It's just our S tier is very kind of like set at this point. I think Real Date is single-handedly the best romance episode within the entire show. I think Mordecai and CJ actually forming this relationship, forming this bond is really entertaining, and combining that with the classic regular show feel, it makes it feel entertaining, and it makes it feel justified to watch, because you have this simple concept like them going on a date, a real date, trying to enjoy each other, trying to surprise each other, and then having it just have this big fat man who owns a website who can't let them leave try to kill them with a rocket. I think that is very entertaining and overall a lot of fun to watch, and I think it is a romance episode done right for regular show. So it's going to earn S tier, low S tier, but I think it's one of the best romance episodes within the show. What is that? I can't read that. Oh, Meet Your Maker? Man, a season 1 episode was put into this very fucking late. Meet Your Maker's really fun. The cannibalistic hot dogs. Man, where should I put this? The cannibalistic hot dogs are a lot of fun. It's got a lot of funny moments, like "You pissed me off." What are you doing with that drumstick? Yeah, it's a really good episode. I'm honestly gonna put it in S tier. I would put it, honestly, above Skip Stress. I think that's a great spot for it. Do I still have the Catmate outfit? Yes, I do. I sure do. Maxin' and Relaxin' is a fine episode. I guess I just don't really like how much of a dick Mordecai is to his mom, even if he becomes a better person at the end. He's just being a complete and utter asshole to her instead of just like being honest with her. Don't really like his characterization in that episode, but it's whatever. It's fine. I'm thinking C tier. Probably above Party Repeat. I think that's a fine spot. New Bro on Campus. I think it's a decent episode for I like Muscle Man and High Five Ghost backstory a lot. I wish their race was a little bit more interesting at the end, but overall it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Sorry, I had people distracting me. Overall, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. I like the majority of it. I think the origin is really good. I like the race at the end, but it doesn't really get to that next level. I think it's more of a high B tier type situation. I think it's better than Muscle Woman. You should do a Cat Maiden Muscle Man cosplay. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think Daddy Issues is also a really good episode for CJ, where her relationship with her dad. I think it was great. I just hate that they tarnished it all with Mordecai cheating on her literally in the next episode. With all this progression, all of this stuff that was making their relationship feel so real, helping each other with past trauma, just for them to just ruin it in an instant. That's the sad part. That's the really fucking sad part. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it. Ah. I don't know, because it's a really good episode. I'm gonna put it low 8s here. I think it could have been so much better if Mordecai and CJ stayed together and it was all worth something. I think I would have liked it a lot more. Terror Tales 4. I don't remember what Terror Tales 4 was. I'm just gonna put it next to Terror Tales 2. I don't really think any of the Terror Tales are objectively that good, other than the final Terror Tales, which I'll put next to this. I really like the last Terror Tales, the Terror Tales in Space one, but everything else is just kind of whatever. Like, it's just not really worth it. I feel like they don't do as good of a job. The end of Muscle Man. The end of Muscle Man. How do I remember all these episodes? I don't know. I don't really mean this in like a mean way. Like, I'm not even remotely autistic, but it's kind of like I have an autistic hyperfixation on the show where I could remember every single detail about every single episode. I also made like 70 videos on regular show covering every single minute of it, and I would do it all without a script, without thinking it through, just all in one take. So that's it. Yeah, there is a doggo barking in the background. Very upset doggo. The end of Muscle Man's really funny just for the ending where Muscle Man comes back to life, so I think that's pretty solid. Cowlos, what type of dog is that in the background? A mutt. A Shih Tzu mutt. That has no teeth. Can't ask for a dog reveal. No, dog reveal is not here today. No camera. No camera for dog reveal. The end of Muscle Man is fine. I would honestly go high B tier just for the ending. I think it's a really funny episode, but that's pretty much it. What is the dog's name? The dog's name is Rat Cheese, or just Cheese for short. Pretty thrilling name, I'd say. Lift With Your Back is actually a really slept on episode, especially for Rigby's progression as a character. I love that he's able to do it all on his own with a little bit of help from Eileen. Love that aspect. It's really great. I'm going to put it in A tier just for that. I think it's great. Hang on. I'm going to deal with this dog real quick. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the dog. The dog screaming. I leave this world tonight is not a metaphor. The almighty one and only Bungholio. Hello, it's good, man. Just trying to speed through the rest of these episodes. We're getting there. Now about those burgers I was making. Eileen Flat Screen is a wonderful episode. It's one of my favorite Rigby Eileen episodes. Rigby and Eileen have the only episodes within the series that are actually very entertaining. I love it. I think Eileen Flat Screen is just so much fun for what Rigby is willing to do for Eileen. It's a very simple episode. It doesn't do anything that crazy, but I think it's very entertaining nonetheless. It's going high A tier for me. Hot take, Rigby's the best character in the show. I mean, that's not really much of a hot take, especially with his character development. The Real Thomas, I don't know, it's fine. It kind of just felt like it came out of nowhere, other than Thomas Fights Back. I wish that they would have had Thomas stay a reoccurring character after this, like hiding in the shadows or something, randomly appearing. It could have been really cool. Ultimately, it's just kind of whatever. Definitely not my favorite special. It's still A tier though. Like for the quality of the episode, for the entertainment value of the episode, but it was just kind of out of nowhere. I'd say above Power Tower, but below Silver Dude for the Real Thomas. The White Elephant Gift Exchange is finally another episode entering that sweet succulent S tier, and it's actually breaking through the mold, going high up there because it's so unbelievably funny. That ending where Muscle Man just gets covered in what looks like white semen and gets beat by an elf is unbelievably hilarious. It's so good. I absolutely adore White Elephant Gift Exchange. It is everything that you love about regular show, and I'm honestly going to go ahead and put this pretty goddamn high up there, probably behind Fuzzy Dice for me. It's probably one of the funniest episodes in the show. Merry Christmas, Mordecai is going in F tier, probably below its time. It is just character assassination for no reason because Mordecai's character doesn't go through any growth. He doesn't go through any change. Nothing happens because of this. He just becomes an asshole and a bad person, and it is so unbelievably shit. I don't understand why Mordecai had to cheat on his girlfriend for the progression of the show. He could have done something like a lot more tame and still had the same result of CJ wanting to leave him and him being a baby about it, but they decided to add all this nonsensical drama just for Mordecai's character to not change at all, and it was ultimately pointless. It's very sad. Hello, I'm a new viewer, but I discovered your channel through your regular show videos, and you're hilarious. Thank you so much, Bronco Lover 10. Thank you. Everyone's just out here melting my heart. I actually do like that for the majority, I have a very nice community of very supportive fans. Oh God. All right, we're almost there. All right, Sad Sacks. Sad Sacks is even worse than Merry Christmas Mordecai because we just watch Mordecai go through all of this effort to get his girlfriend back in horrible, atrocious ways until he eventually does get her back just for him to literally break her heart once again. Episodes later, it is one of the most pointless episodes in the series other than just to piss you off. I hate it. I hate it so much. Park Manager's Lunch is definitely fine. Again, just a very average episode. Nothing special about it. Probably a lower episode. Low beats here for me. Actually, honestly, C tier. Probably low C tier. Probably below Caveman. Mordecai and Rigby Down Under. I feel like with how much hype there was for Mordecai and Rigby going to Australia, they really didn't do that much with it. Like, Mordecai and Rigby could have had an awesome rap song in this episode, and instead they're just like, didgeridoo or didgeridoo. Maybe we'll get home, or maybe we won't. It's just kind of whatever, not the best. The finale isn't even that good. I ultimately thought this one was really underwhelming, so I'm gonna put in C tier, probably, honestly, below Park or Caveman. It was just really underwhelming. I'm not nice. I'm a bad boy. Sorry, man. That's okay, bro. You bad it up. Married and Broke is also just a really average episode. It's basically a worser version of Fool Me Twice, except you get to watch Muscleman and Starla passionately kiss each other. So I guess that's a plus. But again, it's just kind of whatever to me. I don't know. Like I just put it above Dizzy. It's fine. Going Down Under was average as best, sadly. Yeah, they hyped it up, but it really wasn't that good. Icy Turtles, on the other hand, is a certified banger, certified A tier, one of the best Eileen episodes in the show. I love Eileen's passion and care for the turtles. I think the turtles brutally assaulting and murdering lots of people was really entertaining. Loved that aspect of the episode. So much fun. So great. Easy A tier. I'm honestly going to put this above Rigby's Body. Love that episode. Format Wars 2 kind of has the same exact vibe, at least for me, as the last Laserdisc player. But I honestly like Format Wars 2 because it has Benson in it, and Benson just not understanding anything is always really funny. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one above One Pull Up. Happy Birthday Song Contest is also really underwhelming. Like, everything is just building to their song, which is kind of mediocre. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one, like, behind New Year's Kiss. Like, it's fine. Like, today's gonna be A-okay, because we're celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, everyone. Celebrating your birthday. Like, it's fine. But it's just, it's all building to that, and then it's really underwhelming. But it's fine. It's not a bad episode necessarily, but it's just average. Did you watch Regular Show when it premiered on Cartoon Network in 2010? Yeah, I watched Regular Show, Adventure Time, and Gumball all when they premiered. I was there ever since the first day. Benson's Suit is a really good episode action-wise. I like the confidence that Benson gets. I think it's a fun concept. A-tier episode, probably behind Muscle Mentor for me. Gamers Never Say Die is a fun episode, but it's a little bit underwhelming for me. It's a C-tier episode, but I would go ahead and put it above the best VHS in the world. 1000 Chopper Flight Party is a fucking horrible, awful episode. It's better than Merry Christmas Mordecai or Sad Sacks, but it serves one purpose, and that is to demonize CJ when they didn't have to do that. They try to add all these layers to the love triangle and try to make CJ look like a bad person when she is the one that got cheated on. She is the one that got roped back into the relationship. She is the one who sees the guy who is already on thin ice up in a helicopter with the girl smiling and laughing. Like, genuinely, okay, like, be real with me. If you saw your boyfriend kiss another girl, and then he did everything to get you back, and you tell him he's on thin ice, and he does, you don't trust him. You don't trust him, but you're giving him another chance. He cheated on you, but you're giving him another chance. And the first thing you see when you go to a party is him alone up in a helicopter with the girl, smiling and laughing, sitting next to each other. Are you going to react positively to that? Your boyfriend should have the skills and qualifications to not go up in that fucking helicopter. So CJ had every right to get mad, but CJ, because she is the person she is, she becomes an angry cloud and can't control her emotions very well, and a lot of people like to demonize her for that, and it's just very annoying when you have to, like, people just disregard the fact that she got cheated on, roped back into a relationship, and was just, you know, keeping Mordecai on thin ice. It's just so odd. Like, would you want the guy who kissed, you know, his ex at a Christmas party and cheated on you to go after and hang out with that girl? Like, it's just a little bit weird. Little bit weird. Party Horse is a fine episode. I think it's overrated for a lot of people. I'll put it top of B tier, but that's literally only because this is the perfect episode to show to somebody to completely explain what regular show is all about, especially the scene where it's like, I know we don't have good excuses for what we do all the time, but that horse over there, he has to take a history test or the entire earth is going to explode. Love that scene. Honestly, I would have broken it off on the spot, because how are you going to disrespect me like that again? Exactly. Like, I wish CJ just left the show at that point and saved her character, and I wish they didn't keep her in the show just to have her suffer longer. Like, she should have just broken up with him. Like, if somebody cheats on you, never give them a second chance. Break up with them. They are going to do it again. If they did it once, they thought about you before they did that. They thought about you. There's no, it was just the heat of the moment. They thought about you, and they decided to do that anyway, knowing that it would hurt you. So, if you got cheated on, don't ever get back with them. It's just basic 101. There's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Just the way it is. Men in Uniform is a very average episode. It's C tier. I only really like the ugly portal at the end. Garage Door is a lot of fun, though. It has like Lord of the Rings-esque with all the challenges that they have to do. Pretty A-tier episode. I put it behind Killer Radio. Brilliant Century Duck Crisis Special is an easy S tier. This is the anime regular show episode where they fully go heavy into all the battles. The Moto Gusawari X versus the Park, all the battles in it. Fucking Brilliant Century Duck Crisis Special is amazing. It is the antithesis. Fuck! Damn it, this again! Antithesis. What the fuck is wrong with me? I don't have a list with any other word except this one. Antithesis. I can't do this. Whatever. Either way, it's an S tier. It is the pinnacle of regular show fighting episodes in every single way. I'm gonna put it next to the other specials, in all honesty. Probably below Exit 9B. Wonderful episode. Once again, it does not matter if CJ got cheated on. Killing someone because they cheated on you doesn't justify fucking murder. That you're looking at it all wrong, though. We're not justifying murder. We're not justifying CJ blowing up. We're justifying the episode's existence. I'm not justifying murder over cheating, because murder is objectively worse than cheating. I'm justifying them making the episode in general because CJ didn't deserve to be fucking... CJ didn't deserve to be demonized. If they just would not make that episode, I would have much rather that episode just not exist in general, because if CJ was a normal person, if this wasn't a cartoon and CJ couldn't do that, then it would have been a perfectly normal reaction. She would have just gotten angry and maybe left. Like, you're just viewing it as, oh man, I really wish that, I think CJ is so justified for lashing out and almost killing people. That's not the point. I just wish they didn't make that episode in general, because it just does CJ so dirty for no reason, when a lot of people liked her character and she was really cool, and they just decide to make her on the same level as Mordecai and Margaret for no reason. Her character was already leaving the show. It does nothing because Mordecai's character doesn't even get better after this. It's just a waste of time. Just a waste of time, in my opinion. Not a Great Double Date is one of the most boring episodes in the series. Waste of time, more romance drama, fucking ass. Death Kwon-Do Livery is a lot of fun, though, with the return of the Death Kwon-Do guy trying to do all that stuff with sandwiches. I like it. I think it's fun. I'm gonna put it in low S tier. Wait, where did I put Sandwich of Death at? Did I put Sandwich to Death? Yeah, I think it's worse than Sandwich to Death, but I still think it deserves to be S tier. I think it's fun. No, I'm gonna go high A tier for Death Kwon Delivery. I think it's really good. Goku Black is here. We love you, Goku Black. Antithesis. Antithesis. That doesn't sound right. Antithesis. 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 Is that right? Antithesis? Antithesis. 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 Fuck! Whatever, guys. I can't do it. Leave me alone. Lunch Break had the potential to be a really good episode, but the stories they were telling were ultimately really boring, except for the final one. And I just can't do it. Like, I just think it's boring. Like, it had so much potential to be something really good, and it just turned out to be really boring. It's a disappointment. Try pronouncing antipathy. Yeah, antipathy. Okay. Dumped at the Altar is one of the worst episodes in the show. It's an F tier. A lot of people like to say it isn't that bad. The only people that like it are people who just live for the cringe, but it's just ass. It assassinates Mordecai's character. He breaks up with CJ after getting her back, just for him to not even date Margaret in the first place. It's horrible to watch. It's cringe inducing. It's an episode you never want to watch again. It is one of the worst episodes in the show. It is just objectively fucking awful, hard to look at, and I don't know why it had to exist. I don't know why they had to do this to Mordecai. To what? Paint a realistic look at relationships. Oh, big fucking whoop. Big fucking whoop. It's a horrible episode, irregardless. Is that Grilled Cheese Deluxe? Man, a season 1 episode coming real late. What are you doing with my sandwich? It's not your sandwich. Then how come it says Benson on the bag? They were trying to spell Rigby, but they spelled my name wrong. Oh, I'm sure. Grilled Cheese Deluxe is hilarious. S tier episode. I'm honestly gonna put it pretty high up there. It's such a funny episode. I'm not gonna put it that high up there. I'll put it low S tier for now. Dubtown USA is also a really boring episode for me. It's gonna go bottom of C tier. Like, I don't really care about Mordecai's getting over his relationship. Dumptown was a boring place. It's just not the best. Don't really care for it. The Parky Awards is an S tier. Honestly, I'm gonna put the Parky Awards above. Man, I'm putting it high up there. Not above Skip Story, but above Skunked. I think the Parky Awards is easily one of my favorite episodes, Benson-wise, and honestly, everybody at the park-wise. That final speech where Benson is just talking about everybody at the park and how much they mean to him, and that he's a true winner, even though he didn't win the award, is just so wholesome and great. I absolutely love that episode. It's just phenomenal. It's just a great time. Who does that, though, besides Mordecai, that's not relatable in the slightest? Yeah, that's true. CJ deserved better. Hey, that's the title of one of my videos. Oh my god. Even as a kid, I knew Mordecai fucked up and I was cringing. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. The Lunch Club is also an S tier episode for me. I'm going to put it bottom of S tier, but I think in terms of Benson and Rigby's characters, it is just unbelievably phenomenal for their progression, everything about it. I love getting to learn more about Benson's anxieties, Rigby's anxieties, and them coming together. It is just such a good episode with so many good references, so much fun. I love The Lunch Club. I think it's a great episode. Local News Legend is just a really shit episode. It's going bottom of D tier. It's just, why would you make an episode about Margaret in the season after everybody hates Margaret? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to be all like, okay, guys, you remember this whore that came back into Mordecai's life just to cheat on CJ with him? And then, like, just be there the entire time, constantly lying, constantly pretending she doesn't have feelings for Mordecai, but she actually does. Guys, it's a brilliant idea. Let's keep this ball rolling. And now that everybody really hates Margaret, let's give her an entire episode all to herself about her news life. We love Margaret. We love Margaret. Yeah, it's just stupid, and it makes no sense why they would decide to do that. Like, if Local News Legend was an episode all the way back in season 2, I'd probably like Margaret a lot more. Just random characterization, hell yeah. But at this point in the series, nobody gave a fuck about Margaret. Why were we doing this? What was the point? The Gnome Experiment special is fun. It's definitely not the best special in the world, but I'll still give it A tier status. Probably above Muscle Mentor. It had a lot more potential, but I guess it's a good Benson episode. Birthday Gift is fun. Again, just a pretty average episode. I put it above Bald Spot. Cat Videos is going in F tier. I'll put it top of F tier because it does kind of have that regular show like feel to it. But honestly, Cat Videos just has a weird undertone when it comes to addictions and like the entire idea of a cat making people dress as a cat and do cat things and act like cats. It's just a little weird. A little weird. A little bit weird. A little bit strange. I'm just saying if you kill your lover because they cheated on physically, you're going to spend the rest of your fucking life in prison thinking, "Damn, was it worth it?" Um your guys' argument is fucking stupid. Like who the fuck cares? Like if like like why are you like comparing, like you're comparing apples to oranges here? Like they're completely fucking different things. Like murder is very different. Like we're just saying objectively, CJ like shouldn't have had to go through that. Like it's just a bad episode in general because CJ went through that. But oh well. Why fuck don't comment. Don't comment that word. Don't comment. Oh man. Somebody in that comment section knows me and they know that I can't say junk skin. I can't say junk junction very well. Man, we're really focusing on words I can't say like antithesis. I don't even know why I can't say them. I don't struggle with anything else. Either way, Struck by Lightning. It's a good episode to revisit Muscle Man and High Five Ghost's friendship and rethink that in a lot of ways. But overall, it's just kind of fine to me. Like, I guess the ending is cool where Muscle Man redigs up the crash pit and whatnot, but overall, it's just fine. I'd put it like lower C tier. It's just fine. Furry Benson has been embedded in my brain. I'm glad that you think about Furry Benson on the daily. That's wonderful. That's so good. The Return of Party Horse is a shit episode that does not need to fucking exist even in the slightest. What is the point of having this character come back to be even more lame? The episode is literally, hey, let's go to Party Horse Planet, and then they go around knocking on doors, and we don't even get to see any of the partying. They don't do anything fun. Like, and then Party Horse decides that he's going to tone it down a little bit. It's a worthless garbage episode. So stupid. God, I hate it. You're such a fuck. You're such a junk junction. Yeah. Thanks guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate my struggles. Sleep Cycle. Sleep Cycle. Sleep Cycle is a decent episode. It's definitely one of the better season 7 episodes. All right, where'd I put it? It's fucking. It's gone. It's gone forever. It's gone forever, never to return. I don't know what to do. I okay, whatever. Sleep Cycle would have probably went in A tier. Just Friends is a really boring episode that again doesn't really need to exist. It's just it's supposed to be the closure on Mordecai's arc, but it's ultimately pointless because Mordecai still feels the same and just decides that he doesn't want to be with Margaret after basically making Margaret his entire character for 6 seasons, and that's supposed to be the big closure that he wants to take it easy on relationships right now. That just ultimately feels stupid for everything that he went through and everything that he did. I hate it. I think it's a horrible way to end his arc. It ultimately doesn't even feel like an end to his arc because he's the same fucking character and didn't grow at all. Benson's Pig is a fun episode. I like applesauce. I'm gonna put it top of B tier. I like Benson's Pig. Cowlos, can you say I want to eat? Cowlos, can you say I want to eat a munchkin at Cowlos, can you say I want to eat a munchkin at the function in the junk? I fuck you. I could do this. Cowlos, can I say I want to eat a munchkin at the function in Grand Junction? Yeah, fuck you. The Eileen plan. The Eileen plan is fun. Actually, the Eileen plan is a really good episode. I really like Rigby going out of his way. Wait, no. This is the episode where Rigby first goes back into high school. I'd put this one in B tier. It's definitely not the best. I'm going to put it like at the... No, I'm going to put it in C tier. It's a great episode to kick off Rigby's progression and change into who he wants to be. But I don't know. It's ultimately not the most interesting episode. It's definitely a lot better on the first watch. Hello China is easily an S tier episode. Going in there. I love it. I love the rap. Dear Benson, here's a letter in which we bust out, bust out. We like to keep it formal. The rap is great. Benson going to China is a lot of fun. We get a lot more characterization and lore for Benson. Good stuff between Rigby and Benson. Season 7 just did a lot of stuff to progress Rigby as a character and Benson as a character, and I absolutely love Hello China. It's definitely one of the better later season episodes. The regular show movie, I'll just throw it in bottom of S tier. It's fine for everything it did. It just feels like Rigby's entire like rejection letter was really forced there, and I don't really see how you could recover from that friendship wise. I mean, you see it unfold in the movie because of all the future stuff, but it's fine. I think Mr. Ross is a really decent villain. I think he works well. I think the entire concept of harnessing the time NATO is a lot of fun. I think the regular show movie was definitely an experience, and it's good. It's just not better than a lot of classics in regular show, at least to me. I don't even think I'll include it in my actual ranking of the series, just because it's kind of its own entity in a way. I still use it when I talk about lore about regular show, but it still is just kind of its own entity. Cowlos, who is more of a baddie, CJ or Margaret? A bird or a cloud? CJ personality is way better. I don't know, man. I don't really want to have sex with either of them. So you know, like personality wise, CJ. Oh man, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Crazy Fake Plan is a lot of fun. I love the lengths that Rigby goes just to surprise Eileen. Entertainment wise, it's just fine. It's like the equivalent of the postcard with High Five Ghost. I just like Rigby and Eileen's relationship a lot more. Win That Prize could have been a lot better. It's a fun Pops episode, but it really doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's just all right. Snow Tubing, again, is a pretty mediocre but decent episode. It still has that regular show vibe to it. I like it. It's okay. I like it's an Eileen centered episode, one of the only ones in the series. So I'm going to throw it in B tier. It's still pretty entertaining. I like it. It's fine. Chili Cook Off, again, just a B tier episode. It's decent, not the best. I'm going to go ahead and put it above Yes Dude Yes. It's a fun Benson episode, but it doesn't really do anything that special. Why do you sound like you're doing a horrible Morgan impression when he asked you that question? A horrible Morgan impression? I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Donut Factory Holiday is actually a really funny, underrated episode with Rigby getting his hand stuck at the VCR tape. I'm putting it in A tier. I love Donut Factory Holiday. It's so underrated. Jablonski is definitely okay. I like the food run concept and the like race to get across town and get the food. But overall, it's just fine. It's just fine. I'll put it in C tier. Nothing too special about it. Morty impression? I can't really do a Morty impression. I don't know how. Jeez, Rick. Jeez, Rick. Yeah, I can't do Morty. I wish I could. Cowlos in Junction. Cowlos in Junction. Getting down at the function. Guys, we can't know this about me. Where's the excellent episode? Excellent is all the way up here, chilling at a nice, cool number 7 on the list. Guys Night 2 is a lot of fun. Doesn't really capture the magic of Guys Night 1, but I think it was nice to see Thomas again. So I'm going to go in A tier. Probably better than the real Thomas. Gary Synthesizer is going all the way to S tier. Not only is it the only Gary centered episode, they knocked it out of the park with the Gary versus David battle that just has sexual, magical music that just floods your ears, and all of a sudden you're introduced to something brand new that just makes you feel like a whole new person. It is so unbelievably good. Gary Synthesizer is the most slept on episode in the entire series. It is one of the best episodes in season 7. How did Sleep Cycle get back down here? How's that even possible? Sleep Cycle is fun. Again, it's an A tier episode. I'll slide it right over there. California King. California's King. I like all the references to Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie's alternate like character. I think it's a lot of fun. I'd put it in A tier, honestly. I think it's a very fun episode. There's a couple of good ones. Q Bros, go fuck yourself. Go in D tier. We already discussed you a long time ago. Oh great. Are we trying to tongue tie Cowlos? I don't know why we got to do this to me. Peter Piper picked a pickled pepper. That's not gonna get me. I'm a deep throater when it comes to them pickles, not in a gay way, but in an actual pickle way. You know how I am. What can I say? Cowlos, you should review every Happy Tree Friends episode someday. The ski episode is worth. I tried to make a video on Happy Tree Friends, but there's only so much you could say about animals just fucking dying. So I just don't do that. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? See, that ain't gonna get me. It has to have a lisp thing that could give me a little bit of a lisp. Maylord's package is okay. I don't really like the random like plot device that Mordecai wants to be a pilot and he hates his life. It just is really a random addition, and the episode is ultimately pretty gosh dang boring. And I guess it's okay characterization wise, but it's just whatever. Some Angry Beavers is the most in. Why do you keep retracting all your messages? I meant rank, not review. I don't think I'd make a Happy Tree Friends review. It's just hard to talk about something like that. Rigby Goes to Prom is a really good episode for making his relationship better with his dad. It's wholesome with him taking Eileen to the prom, but his dad is a really horrible person. 3 hours going strong. I know, I was supposed to finish 30 minutes ago, but here we are. The Button is a fine episode. It's really just a foreshadowing episode, which is why I'm not going to rank it that high. It does have some cool stuff and some cool visuals for what's about to happen in space, but it's just It's just a foreshadowing episode. That's really all it is. Favorite shirt is definitely okay. B-tier episode. It's fine. Hi, Unk. Unk? Don't call me an Unk. No. Marvolo the Wizard is also just a okay episode. It's fine watching Pops get all mythical and whatnot, but Cowlos, have you seen Pantheon? I think so. Pretty sure I've seen it. Marvolo the Wizard is B-tier. Pops' favorite planet, again, just another foreshadowing episode. The entire episode just hinges on Pops getting his powers and revealing that aspect of the series. Ultimately, an episode you could skip over and never watch again if you've seen it once, which is why I'm ranking it low. Pam I Am is a sweet, wholesome episode for Benson. Not the most interesting episode ever, but Benson is a lot of fun within that episode, and watching his relationship develop with Pam is fun. So, you know. Lame Lockdown is actually a really funny episode. No, Lame Lockdown is a shit episode. I'm thinking of D's Keys. Lame Lockdown is going in F tier for being completely and utterly boring. VIP members is actually really good. It's just like every meat burrito, except the food actually tastes good, which is a huge boost for me. So I'm gonna put VIP members pretty high up there. D's Keys is really funny for Rigby putting in like the dentures inside of his mouth. That's unbelievably funny. Have I watched Lucas Bros Moving Company? I have not. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. You'll think you'll be doing long streams like this in the future or no? Maybe. 2 hours and 30 minutes is usually where I cap it. It's usually where I stop. I'm a very talkative guy. Like, I talk like nonstop the entire time, and it can be exhausting, so that's why I usually don't go for very long. I like these keys. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of A tier for now. Rigby's Graduation Day Special is an S tier episode. It is one of my favorite episodes in the series. It is just the pinnacle and the peak of Rigby's progression as a character. I absolutely adore it. I absolutely love it. He truly went so far as a character, and for him to give that big speech, it's wonderful. I would put it way higher in S tier if Mordecai wasn't a piece of shit. A lot of people will defend Mordecai in that episode and say, well, how would you feel if your best friend was doing good in life? I don't know. Maybe I'd be happy for my best fucking friend and not view it as him being the problem for my own faults. I don't know. Let's just keep making Mordecai's character even worse, huh? Yeah. It's just odd. But overall, it's a fine episode. It was decent. S tier still. But other than that, other than Mordecai, it's really good. What is that? What the fuck is that? I can't read that. That's so tiny. Got to go? Tax Whispers has got to... What the fuck is that? I can't read it, guys. I can't read it. Oh, the unicorns have got to go. Probably the worst episode in season 1. I hate this episode. It's F tier. The unicorns are just like, if you like douchey frat boy humor, like, yeah, Dad, drink my semen, which literally happens in the episode, it'll be your favorite thing ever. But other than that, it's a waste of time. I don't like it. It's just awful. One space day at a time. Okay. We're about to get to the really mediocre stuff here, because it's the space season. And a lot of the stuff in the space season is really, really pathetic. So I'm not even going to really talk about these episodes in great detail. I'm just going to throw them in there. One Space Day at a Time is slightly better than the majority of the space episodes. Cool Brobots is just in that same category as well. Welcome to Space is a more wholesome episode, so I'll put it a little bit higher. Space Creds is boring, D tier, just doesn't do anything that great. Lost and Found is fucking boring, doesn't do anything that great. Ugly Moons is actually a really decent prank episode within the space arc, B tier. What is that? Dream Warrior is also a lot better. I'll stick it. I'm going to be putting the space episodes mainly together because they just fit that vibe that they're kind of all the same situation. The Brain of Evil is one of the worst episodes ever, and I'm not going to put it that low. It's an absolute waste of Wallace Shawn as a voice actor. The brain could have been used so much better, but just everything about this episode is boring. They chase him for 5 minutes and then have a chess match at the end, which isn't even really focused on chess. It's just boring, and they put him in a salad bowl and throw him into space. Just ultimately really boring. I don't like it. Fry's Night is a really good episode with Roxy and Benson. It's just funny to watch a rock fall in love with Benson. So that's going to be one of the A tier space episodes. Spacey McSpace Tree, D tier. I don't like Spacey McSpace Tree. I'll put it a little bit higher. I think it's better than just Friends, but it's ultimately just, I don't know. It feels so unnecessary to have that episode about Rigby struggling after we just watched Rigby go through a progression of becoming a better person for so long. Can You Hear Me Now is really boring. F tier. Stuck in an Elevator is F tier. No, it's D tier. I like the bat guy in that episode, but everything else is really sloppy or really like not important. Like, it's good to see where Mordecai's headspace is with all the space stuff, but they just do that one time and then never talk about it again, how going into space is affecting them. So it's just kind of whatever. The Space Race is actually a really good season 8 episode. I think it's a lot of fun. It's going in the A tier. Operation Hear No Evil is a solid, nice B tier episode. I think it's fun. Benson getting up to his Benson shenanigans is really good, but yeah. Space Escape is a cool episode story-wise. I think season 8 would be received a lot better if they just focused purely on the story aspects of the show. Like, if they just went full on, like, this is the end of a regular show and just do every single story beat episode, like one training episode on the Space Tree, and then the Space Escape, the Pops training episodes, and then the final battle. I think it would be received a lot better. I think it's just because it has a lot of filler that people don't like it, but Space Escape is a fine B tier episode. It's nice to get to see Anti-Pops, like, do his thing for the first time. New Beds is a ultimately pointless but fine episode. Mortaby and Rigby Kai. It's nice to see Rigby get to be tall, but it's ultimately boring. I don't care about it. Alpha Dome, cool concept, C tier. Could have been executed a lot better to be more entertaining. I like the attempt of the idea of them in space for the last season. I say space wasn't necessary, but for a finale season, amping up the stakes is appreciated. Yeah, I think if people just view it as the finale, and like if you want to rewatch it, just skip the filler, then it's still pretty entertaining. The Ice Tape is good story-wise, but it's just a C tier episode overall. The Key to the Universe, again, it's fine story-wise, but it's just not really worth rewatching. No Train, No Gain is actually a really phenomenal episode going into A tier. It is so unbelievably good with Pop's training, and then Through the Fire, Through the Flame starts playing as he's doing this awesome rock montage. It's so good. Very good episode for the training. Christmas in Space is ultimately forgettable. It has some good stories. It's just like Terror Tales. I'll just put it next to these. It's basically the equivalent of those. Nothing really that special about it. Kill Him with Kindness is really cool to see Anti-Pops' powers. In a little bit, we get to see Earl die in that episode. I'm gonna put it low B tier though. Meet the Seer. I'm putting Meet the Seer in F tier. Some people like it, but this episode fucking sucks because I don't know. I think it has like the least rewatch value in the series, and people like the fangirl over it. Like, oh, it's so self-aware. Like, the seer was like mentioning how Mordecai and Margaret's relationship affected the show. The seer was all like talking about Muscle Man's quotes and all the dip-offs of the show and why it has to end. It's just, haha, meta equals funny, and it's not really that good to me. I don't know. I just don't think it was really worth the time. The problem with the space season was there was some insane shit in regular show, including going to different dimensions and even being in space with the space babies before, so it didn't feel special. I don't know. Yeah, I never really liked the like flipping. Like, the best part of regular show is having something so simple turn into such absolute chaos. But when you're already in space, it kind of gets rid of the simplicity of the show, which I think is what a lot of people love about it. So I think that hinders it a lot. Cal, from all the times I mentioned, I'm not reading the rest of that. The new characters in season 8 are so forgettable and one dimensional. Yeah, that's true. Cheer Up Pops is a fun episode, but ultimately forgettable. Um, a regular. Oh god, what is that last thing? Prank Callers. Why is Prank Callers all the way at the end? Prank Callers is an S tier episode. It's unbelievably funny. It's going up here. I'll put it even a little bit higher. Prank Callers is a great season 1 episode. A regular epic final battle is honestly going to go above Exit 9B. I think a regular epic final battle is not my favorite episode in the show, but just those two episodes combined gave a great ending to the show. Pops' sacrifice, the final battle was actually really good. That montage where we get to see everybody grow, it just can't not bring a tear to your eye, especially if you're such a big fan for the show. For how like trash season 8 is compared to the rest of the series, and I'm usually a season 8 defender in most cases, I just cannot argue the fact that regardless of any of those episodes being shit, a regular epic final battle was a phenomenal way to end the series and a great send off for those characters, and it was such a meaningful way to end the show. I love a regular epic final battle. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I might clean it up a little bit. I might switch some things for the actual video, but it will have a much more in-depth look on every single episode, basically like my normal reviews, but where I talk about every single one in detail, giving my thoughts and why I am ranking them there. This video will come out. It will probably also be around 2 to 3 hours long as a final parting gift to everybody who loved my regular show content. I promised this video a long time ago, and now I have the groundwork to actually create this video. So, that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you have anything really important to say to me, please make sure to say it now, because I'm going to be hopping off the stream very soon. If you have any final messages, I would be glad to read them. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. If you were here for the entire stream, I love you. You're great. It was a wonderful time. I appreciate all of you guys a lot. You're great people. There will be content tomorrow. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be making a video on. It might be Mighty Magiswords. It might be... I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might be Samurai Jack, but the videos haven't been doing very good, but I'm going to keep on pumping out content every single day, giving you a video to watch, giving you just stuff that you could always come to my channel every single day and watch, and I hopefully will keep on grind and keep on going to 50K to 75K and all the way to 100K. The grind does not stop. So yeah, hope you all get some good rest. Is there a way to request shows in a video? I mean, you could request them in my Discord and I'll put them on the list. There's the link to the Discord if you want to join that. Only like 50 people are active there out of 700, but it's a great place to hang out, to talk about games, movies, shows, all that stuff. And there's a section where you can give me ideas and I will always put them on the list and I will eventually get to everything. I have enough content for the next 3 years. So yeah, I'll be making content for a long time, guys. When will the Alvin and the Chipmunks video be out? Eventually, probably soon. I'll definitely see. Good night, Cowlos. Watch Samurai Jack 2. Do Primal. Primal will happen very soon, I promise. We love you, Cowlos. Can't wait to see how you edit the video. Please use Terraria music. I'll definitely think about bringing Terraria music back. I do love putting Terraria music in the video. I love your motivation, Cowlos. Hell yeah. Stay motivated. Have fun. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll stay around for like another minute if you have anything else. But I hope you all have a great night. It was a great stream. All right, I think that's everybody. All right. Good night, guys. Have a good one.